Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Hunter the Absolution. Today we'll be joined by one of our friends known as Salter.
Yo.
We'll be playing another imbued known as. Want to introduce yourself?
Bella.
Yes.
How much more do you need to know about her real quick?
Just roughly.
Just a rough basis?
Yeah, a little
Alright,
bit.
her name is Bella. She's currently working in architecture. Let me see. She's very new to the hunter life. She is probably about to start this session. Who knows? And what else do you need to know? Like virtues or anything?
Not especially not at this moment, no. Just, we're gonna get into it, don't worry.
Okay, and yeah, I guess that's all I can explain right now. I mean,
That's okay.
yeah. I mean, the other stuff will be explained as time goes on.
Yep. Exactly.
Alright.
So, we're actually going to be looking at you first.
Alright.
A desolate town, a rampant night, a bus stop, and all other kinds of mundane attributes. Such a dreary, rainy night. You sit there upon that bus stop, covered in the blood of your first unfortunate run-in with the supernatural. A
Hold on,
crazed man.
I'm just sitting there covered in blood at a
You
bus
just
stop.
slew him. Coming to grips with what you have done.
Alright.
How did it feel
Me.
to take the life of another person?
Well, for Bella, it was definitely a very new experience. She's never committed murder before, but at the same time, she's not exactly sure how she should feel. In a logical standpoint, she had every reason to kill the man, but in some moral standpoint, she's not too sure. The line feels kind of blurred for the time.
Hmm.
She's never been good with her emotions, so these type of moments, she's not sure how she should feel.
Yes. It really was hard to come to grips with, shattering the very bones behind a man's skull and leaving him as a pile of paste. But he had attacked you with his own supernatural strength.
Yep.
The floor, slathered in blood of his previous killings, they had been the ones before.
Oh, so there's
They could.
more bodies in there?
At this bus stop, yes. Around you, there are. As you begin to take a look around, you begin to re-notice his other kills in this abandoned bus stop with these flickering lights. Very little bodies are illuminated of about 4 children.
Man, what an
A mother, perhaps a father, 2 elderly people, just people who would pass by this lamppost, this small lighthouse in the middle of a dark, dreary, rustic land. And at the hem, of course, as a pile of unrecognizable meat, is, well, the one that we would call your first kill.
Alright. Bella would sigh for a moment considering the situation. After getting another review and looking around, noticing the corpses of children and a mother, she
Hmm.
surmised that her actions, in some point of view, most likely were just. Although why she decided to beat a murderer into paste, she's not too sure. There were other ways, she was sure. Like, she could have just maybe called for the police after maybe beating him unconscious. But she didn't stop. She's not sure why she didn't stop. Should I add
Hmm.
in a little bit of something in there?
No, it's perfectly fine. You don't know why you stopped. That's true.
Yeah.
You had been almost possessed. It had felt, and the worst part is, it had felt good.
Yeah.
Before you knew what you were doing, you had already slew quite like so much of this man. You'd already attacked him. You've already torn him open.
Yeah.
And when all was said and done, well, you had done your damage.
All right.
There was nothing that could really be said
Yeah.
beyond what had already been, like I said, what had already been done. You've already killed the one that had been aiming for you. This ghoul who had brung down his teeth on you with reckless abandon, attempting to, as he put it, suck the very life from your veins, the red that he was desiring. It was you or him.
Yeah. As Bella
And
recollected those meager, minor moments, a little bit of a chortle would happen. A little giggle. It was kind of ridiculous in her eyes. A man threatening to suck another person's blood. What was he, a vampire? She thought.
and yes, there's reason to feel like this is just fantasy. But
Yeah.
once again, this voice, my voice, the voice of the one who told you it's okay, rings in your ear. They reassure you, as a coach would to a child who just won their first game of baseball, but only by bludgeoning in, well, the face of the one trying to stop them from getting to that first safe. You won. It was the right thing to do. You shouldn't feel bad. After all, what you killed was just someone far more pathetic than you ever could be.
Bella would listen to the voice that was inside of her head. Honestly, she did not really discern it as anything else other than her own inner voice. It felt like her inner voice. It was logical. It was analytical. It may as well have been a part of her, she thought.
Hmm.
So naturally, she did not consider it anything different than an extension of herself. Well, for the time being, most likely. But nonetheless, she did not feel guilt for killing that man. In truth, nowadays, she barely felt anything. She felt empty, hollow. Maybe that was something to work on, she thought. At least to feel some type of false pity. After all, there was a dead family next to her, and she couldn't even bat an eye. Couldn't even reconsider, or even maybe even trying to find out who the family, the next of kin was. She just stood there, planning to get on a bus.
Yes. That bus, by the way, will not stop here by any means.
Damn.
The bus route had changed for, has abandoned this place for many years. Out of, and what village was it supposed to be again?
I don't know.
Which one did you say, Mystic?
Ooh, that's a good question. What did Mystic say for it?
Hmm.
Should I pause for a bit and we just try to get it?
No,
Okay.
yeah. To you can go now. Yeah.
All right. It's all on. It's on, by the way.
Okay. So you are from Hamilton. So once again, you are from Hamilton. And this place has been, of course, on the more rural side.
Mm-hmm.
This particular bus route is part of what the old trappings and the old structure, forgotten parts of the town.
Hmm.
It's ideal, you suppose, for where such a horrifying creature would most likely attempt to attack.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you mind if I add a little bit of context as to why she might have been there?
Of course.
All right. When she had came to this area, she did not expect to be attacked by, well, a random denizen. Hell, she didn't expect to be able to even kill someone so quickly, in such a ruthless manner. When she had came to this area, it was mainly due to her job as being an architect. She had been planning to renovate this area, improve upon its locale, and maybe even try to refurnish some of the buildings. Maybe build new ones. Start up something here. That was her original intention, but it seems fate had its own plans this night.
Hmm.
Right.
Indeed. Indeed. And the plan that you had been dealing with had been this entire place gave you quite the scare.
Oh, indeed. Quite a shock.
The voice in your head awoke tonight, and it was far too calm. It had been waiting for a while, wanting to see you, wanting to finally have you upon the winning side.
Hmm.
And now here you are, finally back on the side that you deserve to be part of.
Yeah,
You are finally on, as they put it, the voice in your head. You're on the winning side now.
Bella would pause, a little bit confused by what it meant. Winning side, she thought. What exactly do I mean by that? Or any of that mean?
Her answer to you had been very simple. It had been a female's voice, almost a stark mimicry of your own.
Mm-hmm.
You are on the side that will win in the end, the side that will protect humans from what
Protect.
lurks in the shadows.
And what might lurk in the shadows, she started thinking.
Pitiful creatures. You are to
Interesting.
defend humans from the hunt. The entire purpose of the hunt, at least it says to you, is to kill.
Kill.
Yes.
She looked down at her
To
bare hands. Wait, did she have a
they are
weapon on her?
yeah, the pipe that you had
Oh, the pipe, alright.
readily pulled
Just
from the you had
found.
this had been part of one of the nearby, actually part of the bus stop itself.
Alright. Yeah. She
The
looked at the bloody
guardrail,
pipe then.
with a strange strength you did not know existed, you had managed to rip this out from the railing and then use it to bludgeon the man to death.
Yeah. As she looked at the pipe, she was a bit more aware, alert.
It's bent. It is bent in the crudest of ways, and there's the vague imprint of someone's skull in it.
Oh, jeez.
There
Yes.
are bits and pieces of skin stuck to it.
Mm.
There's a tooth lodged in it. You did a number on that man. And this whole metal pipe is the only thing on your person that suffered really any damage.
Jeez. As Bella looked at this pipe a little bit more with a deeper meaning, she began wondering what kind of strength she had possessed in that mere moment. Was it mere adrenaline, she thought? That would be the easiest way to explain it. That's what she was thinking, anyways. But yet she did not feel anything when she murdered that man. She felt no fear. Was it maybe due to an excitement of some sort? Killing something that should not have done what it did? Justice? Maybe.
Mayhaps.
Well, from that side alone, she decided she would just shrug it off. There was no reason to stress over something, especially if it was justified. He did try to attack her. Although there was no proper means to most likely prove this, unless there was a camera around.
No, there is not.
Then it's just an unsolved case. Most likely she should leave the area in case maybe authorities show up, though.
Yes, mayhaps that is true.
Hmm.
If you would like to, if you wish to leave this area,
Hmm? Yeah, I
as you
would
take a
like her to.
as you take a step, you hear something squelch beneath your feet.
Oh. She would look down towards her feet.
You find another body that you hadn't seen before.
Well, that one's interesting. She'd mutter aloud.
And as you take another step, you hear another body beneath your foot.
Another
The
one?
whole world has become slathered in blood and flesh.
Her eyes would widen at this realization. This was not something she had expected or, well, honestly predicted in any way.
The
Does this
sky
mean that this
above
man had
you,
murdered many?
the sky above you is dotted with eyes that open up, and from them rush down full rivers of blood.
Bella's mind could not understand what she was seeing. Eyes in the sky, blood falling from above. This had
The
to be some joke.
bodies
She,
slowly sink into what appear to be massive fanged maws that mulch them,
jeez.
allowing nothing out. The moon hangs over, but it in and of itself is stopped. It is blocked by webs of sticky phlegm. Fleshy caverns block its brilliance, leaving only the red hue.
Alright.
Flying around that moon, there you see human bodies twisted to look almost like profane cherubs left around on entrails like puppet strings.
In this mere moment, she would begin to think of what exactly should she do in this moment? Return back? She could
And in
not
that moment, you hear
understand.
a small clap,
A clap?
a low clapping, almost like applause,
She'd
congratulatory.
oh, she'd pause and would try to turn to find the noise.
You see a sharply dressed man.
Oh boy.
Yes. One second. I'm gonna hope that Mystic gets in here for this because he's gonna like this.
Yeah, so I should just pause.
There he
There
is.
he is.
The man. You see a man sharply dressed in almost
Hmm.
a priestly outfit.
Oh no.
As he smiles at you in the most wholesome way that a human could. It's warmth. He does not seem threatening. This is what he looks like, by the way.
Alright.
Oh my. Might you too be a child of the night?
A child of the night? She'd inquire.
He shakes his head at you. No, not one of fangs and of blood, but are you one chosen by God to bear the word of Christ?
I do not understand what you mean.
Hmm. Yes, you are a newly baptized child, one who has swam within the blood of the profaned and come out all the cleaner. Just as just as Christ had to weather the flames of hell to come out the other side, as true and just. My child, you have done so well, but your journey does not end here. It will only truly start once you've taken your place by the side of the one who claims himself to be the savior of this broken world.
Savior.
Yes,
I see.
his name is Bethel Abraham.
Bethel Abraham.
Yes.
That's interesting.
At the man's mere movement of his fingers, this world that you have been seeing, this horrific world of flesh and slaughter, melts, revealing the nighttime air that you had seen before.
Huh. Bella would be more surprised that everything would start to melt back to the way it was. She was unsure how the man had even conjured or even dispelled whatever this was. It would have been easier to call this all a dream. Well, if she wasn't still standing here.
Hmm. He smiles, brighter at you, as if reading your thoughts. "'Tis not a dream, my child."
Not a dream? She
"No,
inquired.
this is reality. The true reality. The reality of which many have fought to hide from the regulars like you and I." Hmm.
Hmm.
Isn't it exhilarating, though, to gaze upon creation, even in the shadows?
I I'm not sure, she would say. Her emotions still not.
This one, by the way, does not give you the same aura as the ghoul. The voice
Mhm.
in your head warns you that this one will kill you quite easily,
Oh. From the
and that
mere
it's best
mention.
to play along.
Yeah. From the mere warning inside of her head, she decided if it was instinctually inclined by her own voice that she may die trying to attack this man, then she would refrain and play along, as it said.
Once
Although
again,
she was curious.
his eyes do peek at you again, and he simply says, "I would listen to that voice inside your head."
Voice. Exactly what is this voice? If you were able to hear it.
I do not know the details, but from the one known as Bethel, I simply surmise it as the spark of God.
So a voice from
Perhaps an
God.
angel over your shoulder, leading you to instrumentality beneath the far heavens.
I
That is
see.
all. Ah, yes, but where are my manners? You may call me Father Jericho.
Father Jericho. Is that correct?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes, I know it is an unusual name.
Hmm.
For many. So, I must ask, in no short amount, that you tell me your name now.
My name is Bella. Well, that is shortened for Bellatrix.
Mm. And your last name is to be lost to me. That is fine.
Hmm.
Well, Saint Bellatrix does have a nice ring to it.
I believe so as well. Although I can't exactly entail what my last name is. I'm seeming to blank, she
Hmm.
said.
You must have forgotten it for a reason.
Yes, most likely.
However, as he reaches back, you see a large shadow that had been almost like a tree starts walking forward. "No, Gebera, they are not a threat." Puts his hand
Hmm.
down. "I merely wish to give them this." And he holds out to you what appears to be a map, like it's bound with a rubber band,
Uh,
a map bound around what appears to be various travel passes.
jeez.
"Go to Bethel Abraham."
Alright. How will I know what he exactly looks like? Is he in some
There's
form of disguise, or is he just wearing
He
an
starts
attire
laughing.
similar?
"You'll find him. You'll find him. That voice will guide you, if nothing else."
Alright, then I will trust your word on this.
Chosen hunters like you have a good ability to find each other. And the reason why I'm having you leave this town is because, should you be here by the time morning comes, you will be dead.
By what exactly?
He just looks at the pile that once was the ghoul. "Well, that will be brought back to life to kill you. In an even worse form.
A worse form.
Yes. The one who feeds here in Halewood
Huh.
isn't one to allow their toys to break.
I see. Well,
And you might have
somewhat
been able
see.
to slay a ghoul, perhaps, but
Ghoul.
to kill a vampire such as myself, that is still far beyond you, child.
The mere mention of vampire would somewhat startle Bella. She had made the joke earlier about that man, but to actually hear someone proclaim themselves as one was a bit new.
By the way, just so you know, this pipe organ music is actually in universe.
Oh, I need to turn it on then. Hold on. There we go. My bad.
This music actually is coming from somewhere behind him,
Okay.
as if he's actually looking around an entire piano with him, or organ.
It's interesting.
Yes. Now, my child, you must be off. Oh, and that won't do. As he holds a hand out and he flicks his wrist to the right. All the blood and flesh that had been strewn on your body from the ghoul begins to float off of you. It flies to his hand and he begins to crunch it between his fingers, long, delicate ones. His left hand comes over with just the pointer elongated. He hurriedly sketches something with sharp nails into his palm. And what flutters out as he opens it is about 6 beautiful doves made entirely of flesh.
Bella's mind would just blank at this sight alone. She had no means to even verify what she had just seen. But a part
A
of her
miracle.
also didn't feel like it was worth trying to fret and understand something yet.
He laughs at your face. And that is why you will die come tomorrow.
Oh, really?
You're too easily surprised. You're just a newborn babe, after all, walking in a den full of wolves. Speaking of wolves, should you meet one, you'll die too.
Let me ask this one question then. Do you consider it a better idea to instead ignore the surprises and accept them as they are? Will that
Yes.
guarantee my survival?
Accept God's kingdom as God's kingdom, and you shall survive. That has always been the tenets upon which the world has been built.
Very well. I will
Only
keep that noted.
scholars should investigate. That's the same reason why scholars are punished by God.
Intriguing. So accept what is.
Accept what is for what is.
Very well. I'll keep that to mind.
He gives you a slight bow and he smiles at you once again with that very charismatic gleam. His teeth, the sharpened fangs, do illuminate in the moonlight. And now, my child, I wish you a restful night. And please, be quick and be gone fast. Should you die, all I will do is compose for you a wonderful funerary rite.
Very well. By the way, am I able to grab the map and everything that he provided, or do I already have it?
Yeah.
Alright, then I'll
You can
just
grab it.
retrieve them from him.
Okay. Your fingers gently brush with him, and your voice almost screams for you not to let him touch you.
Okay. I'm just here for the shit.
Mhm.
Alright, once I retrieve it, I back off and definitely get some distance.
Up close, you realize just how many, there is more than just that large follower behind him. Speaking of that large follower, stands at roughly 9 foot something.
Okay. And it's a shadowy tree or something?
I'm saying he's huge. Yes, you almost thought he was a tree.
Oh, their servants are
He's
colossal.
so large.
Oh.
And to the side, you see the one actually on a weird fleshy organ is this young woman whose eyes are bound, her tongue is out of her mouth, almost in some strange metal bondage, and her fingers are elegantly playing. She's dressed almost like some strange version of a nun.
Intriguing, she'd think as she'd back away.
Yes, my child. Please, take your last few hours here as a blessing, and be off.
Very well.
If you'll excuse me, I still have many appointments to make tonight. The job of a father, of a member of the clergy, is never done, especially not a true believer like myself.
Well, then I wish you the best.
Why, thank you.
Alright. I guess she'd wave him off and then would then try to, I guess, open the map to see where she needed to go.
The moment that you wave to the, like, you look at, like, that you peek on the map, you feel a cold kind of air push past you as they have all disappeared in a strange smoke-like cloud.
Huh. So wait, can I just look up and notice they're gone?
Yeah, they are completely... Actually, if you look up, you'll notice that their bodies are becoming mist.
Oh, okay. So when I do look up, I realize their bodies are mists.
Yeah, there's just like the stumps of their legs there, which quickly disappear too.
Oh. Well, considering what the father had said, it's best to conclude that this must be God's work. And leave it as it is for now.
Of course.
Yep. And then from there, she would go back to look at her map to find out where she needed to go. To find this Bethel.
You will need to go to a town called... You need to go to the town known as Woolton. It's not too terribly far from here. But still, travel will be needed.
Okay.
And the sheer amount of travel passes let you know that you're going for a very roundabout trip.
Is there any other tools I can take with me in this area before I run off?
Not really.
No gun? Alright, so all I got is my little pipe. Alright. Very well, I guess I'll just leave the area and begin trying to head over to...
As you try to... You go back, I guess you head... You're going to try to head back home for a period, or...
Well, I was told by, the father I should head immediately, so I don't think I'm heading home.
As you start heading off, about 20 minutes of you running and heading back and heading en route to the first mode transportation, a bus.
Probably going home, grab some stuff. Maybe
okay, you can do that.
Yeah, grab a
gun. I was going to say, on your way from this area, you find that there's been a, police car. It's been basically blown open by electricity sheer strength, and you see a small present on it with your name on the tag.
Oh. Well, never look a gift horse in the face. She would proceed to walk towards the present, and I guess would open the present, taking
you find a Glock inside.
Acceptable. She would take the gun.
It is shined. It has 2 clips.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's perfectly waiting for you.
Loaded?
It is fully loaded, and you see, by the way, what it was actually on, by the way, just so you understand, it was sitting on the lap of 2 police officers who are now stuck in some penitent prayer-like pose with the gun between them.
Oh, okay.
As a box.
Their
eyes still weep blood, which falls onto your fingertips.
As she looked at the police officer, she would recall the woman on the harp, surmising most likely this was the father's work, in some odd manner. After a couple seconds of, staring at this, just understanding the danger she could have been in if she hadn't been a little bit more cautious, she would take the gun and the clips, and would conceal them for the time being, since she's pretty sure she needs a permit.
Alright.
It's not to get caught yet, she thought.
So as you head back home, you are actually going to find someone waiting for you. Outside your house, you find a policeman waiting for you, like outside your house.
Oh. She was a bit startled when she saw the policeman just standing outside her house, since
they have their guns drawn.
Oh, great.
There's as they kind of like look around, you can see a sort of malaise to their faces.
Have they noticed me yet?
No.
Alright. guessing from this alone, she felt it might be easier to not go to her home and instead just go right on the journey. So she would
All right.
probably try to get away before they noticed her.
All right.
And also, she'd probably put one of the clips inside the gun and get it armed, just in case something did happen.
All right. So as you leave, they don't follow you. There's no notice.
Alright.
A slight, and before we cut off to you, you manage to get to the first bus. And you hear as a small raven, it like tilts its head at you from the window. It claws at the glass. Like it wants to get inside.
Who's on the bus?
It's just you, maybe like 4 random old people.
Alright.
It's too late right now. It's about 3 a.m.
Alright. I'll probably do nothing about the bird for the time being, unless I feel I need to. It depends on the voice, since I'll probably be relying on the voice for this one a little bit.
The voice has no opinion.
Alright,
it has no opinion.
Then it is of no precedence, so she'll leave it alone for the time being.
Okay. So now we're going to go over to the next person. As you drift off and pass normalcy.
Alright.
I'm going to cut over to Karna. You there, Karna?
Alright.
Yes.
Let me mute it.
All right. So let me just grab out the song we need real quick.
Time for the app session to begin. Because I have no idea what I'm going to be doing while walking.
That's true. You've been walking for quite a while. And as you've been walking, you realize something. You don't feel tired. You haven't felt tired in the past maybe 5-10 hours. As usual, since you started this journey about a month ago, you found yourself constantly entering bursts of incredible stamina. Thankfully, you haven't encountered any monsters, any of the things the Arcanum would normally classify as threats and the such. You've encountered your own trials. Oh, it's the wrong song. My bad. So, there are dozens of these. You've encountered things such as policemen, like right now, who are stopping you and giving you a strange look as they fill up you've been brought into a police station for possession of a sword. They had found you in the woods, walking around. So that's not. They thought you were just a Ren Fair person, but the way you talked, and also the fact that, well, your ID, well, it doesn't really match you anymore because you're way younger.
I knew it. Oh, gosh.
So as they give you this look, there is not really a lot you could do. As the man finally comes out with he puts a cup of coffee in front of you. Don't worry, we just need to ask you some questions, okay?
Oh, that is fine by me, sir.
Good. This won't take too long, okay? So, full name, please.
Well, I actually forgot my character's last name.
And then read your sheet. You can give whatever name you want. These are
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I remember. Yeah, Damien. Damien Pillory.
You see, that's the issue. Okay? You see, your ID says that name. You are
Yes.
too young. Sir, you are... What? 45? At least on this ID. You're in your late 40s. The issue is... you are in your early 20s.
Technically, you are correct on that. But there's more to it, but it's complicated.
Yes. The other one pipes in. He's a fucking loon. No. Okay. Listen. All that we're asking is he gives us a little bit more to work with. We had some reports about people going missing in the woods nowadays. We just need to make sure that you are who you say you are, okay?
Oh, I understand, and I have heard such things myself. However, I will say that I am not responsible for any of those things, just to make that clear.
Okay, and that's fine. That's fine. But once again, I'm just trying to understand you, you know? The man
Yes,
holds
I
down
completely
his,
understand.
he just places his gun on the table and he goes, see? So you don't feel threatened or nothing. Listen. I just need to know what's going on, why we found you in the backwoods, why you're toting around a sword. Just need to know your deal, just so I don't have to lock you up.
Well, I can at least answer with the reason for why I carry a sword. Main reason, well, self-defense, of course. Wandering in the woods for such a long time and not knowing what might come out and attack you,
Have you
and
tried?
having a sword as defense can be useful.
Have you tried a gun?
No.
Okay. The policeman goes, You might be a bit crazier than we thought. The other one pipes up, I told you. Be quiet. Listen. So, are you looking for someone?
Well, yes, but not exactly in the forest. I'm merely heading somewhere to meet with someone.
So you're okay. Where do you live? Where's your home?
What's the place called again that we're
Cornwall.
basically what?
You can literally you're from a small village in Cornwall.
Yeah. From a very small little village in Cornwall. It is a long walk.
One of those King Arthur nuts. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand. All right, last question. And the man places down. He starts eating, and he tells his friend, by the way, Thomas, do you mind grabbing me some more coffee? And as he does leave, this policeman actually is going to reach his arm over and he is going to take his gun. He walks over to the door and he puts the pistol through it. And then you hear a bending sound as he bends the pistol around the handle. There we go. So, you're not actually... You think I wouldn't notice you? You know, I think we wouldn't notice a member of the Arcanum walking in here.
Oh, great.
So, no denial of them?
I do not exactly know what you are talking about, dear fellow.
They've spread their fingers slightly, and as they do so, you see nails start coming out. Their nails begin to elongate. Listen, I'll make it real simple for you. I and my friend have been looking for a member of the Arcanum like yourself. But you're a hard lot to get, so imagine our luck when one of you fall right into our lap. I can smell the scholarly kind on you. Don't even try it. Unfortunately, your ID places you and your whole chapter house as a historic organization. Doesn't take a lot to figure out what you are. So, I'm going to ask, and hopefully things won't get ugly, so long as you tell me what I need to know. Oh, that's wrong though. I don't get why the music's still doing this.
Drake keeps leaving. Just bugging.
Yes.
Wait.
There we go. So I will ask very simply of you. Dang it. So I freaking hate redfish. Bull crap. So, I'm simply asking that you keep this going. Now I'm going to ask. 1 second, I gotta go downstairs and help someone my food get here.
All right.
1 second. Give you directions and how to fucking get in them.
I don't want to make a joke right now, but I'm not.
Alright, I'm back. Dude just didn't understand he could leave it at my door. Alright, so as they do ask you in that simple way, I just need to know some information. And we all get to go on our merry way, right?
Depends on the information you wish to know.
Well, depends on what part. I heard you're part of a chapter house. Don't know which one. Besides the fact that you're some historic society, so I'm guessing you gotta do with knights. But that should be enough for what I'm looking for. You ever slay a dragon?
Not from my own experience.
Has your group ever slain a dragon?
Not from what I've heard.
Alright then. This won't take long. Like I said, just give me one moment. So, while they're talking, the world around you gets really kind of... how should I put this? Goopy.
Oh gosh.
As you have iron will, don't you?
I should. Yeah, I should. Yeah, I do.
You do? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double check what that does. All right, so I'm gonna need you to. I'm gonna have to roll this against you. Do me a favor.
Yeah.
I need you to roll me willpower, please.
All right. Where the fuck?
Just roll me the same amount of. Just roll me dice equal to your maximum willpower.
And here, or is it?
Oh, you can roll it anywhere.
I'll just do it. I'll just do it no mic. I don't care.
Yeah, I only got 2 successes, so.
Okay.
The difficulty you're gonna be aiming for is 6.
All right. What's the command again for freaking dice rolls?
/roll. It's gonna be all d10s, so it should be the same number as your will points.
Oh, man, dang, it's been a while since I used this shit.
Okay.
Just D10, right?
Yes.
Right.
God damn it. Redfish is just pissing me off. And the Miko thing won't even let me loop anything.
Bro, what the fuck? Why you gotta be like that, man? Freaking dice.
It's not even let me play anything. This is bullcrap. Here, Salter, could you do me a favor? Could you loop this? I don't know why. I don't know why it doesn't let me loop it. Let me just stop it so I can just go over to it. Let me just stop it real quick. Let me just do it. Yeah, you can do that now. Try doing it now. All right. So anyway, what'd you get, Karna?
I got a freaking 1.
Oh,
I saw that shit. I was like, bro, are you serious? That's one way to freaking start it off. The freaking 1.
well, no. You roll a You roll a. Gotcha. You need no, Karna. You need to roll a number of d10s equal to your willpower.
Oh, hold on. And if I'm correct, if it's 4,
If you have 4 willpower, you have 4 d10 then.
yeah, okay, I'm right. I just had to check.
You can play it again, Salter.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I fucked it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What'd you get, Karnak?
Bro, it's some 27. The fuck?
No, it's the individual successes. It's the individual numbers that count.
Okay. So the roll, like individual rolls.
No, you. So 9. Okay, so you did fine. You canceled out. So they stare at you even harder. They back off. All right then. So you really don't know nothing. That's a bit annoying. What's gonna happen? They kind of let you see their as they snarl to the side. You see a very bestial kind of mouth. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave this body for now. But I'll be back to mess with you another day. I will get my body back. My real body. And when I get back, I swear to God, I'm gonna make sure that all of you night freaks get you what you're looking for. As he does so, what the heck?
That's so random.
So as he's talking, you see that from his mouth, a dark kind of cloud begins to extend outwards with that same weird mouth. It looks almost like a gastial dragon. It goes beneath the cracks in the doors, cackling all the while, leaving the man on the ground, just knocked out. So yeah, Karna.
Oh gosh. Damien looks well. First off, his face changed from irritation to now confusion and curiosity. This was not something he would have expected on his journey. He was expecting to, well, probably get arrested by cops or questioned, but this was a different level that he did not see coming.
Mm.
Now hold up. Now before I continue, is he like handcuffed?
No, you've not been handcuffed.
Okay.
But the room, there is that makeshift metal lock in the form of the revolver slid and smashed through the handle.
Oh fuck! My boy can't get out.
Mm.
Then we would then go and check on the officer that was knocked out to see if anything else was going on with him and to actually see if he was actually all right.
Roll me medicine.
Damn. Wait, do I have fucking wait? Oh shit! Oh shit! I don't have that
You can
shit.
roll it, so just roll me intelligence then.
Sorry, all right, bet.
Let's change.
Right.
All right. They're fine. There's no outward problems. Okay.
All right.
How do you get this one?
Everyone's
What's the command for this one? All right. Oh well. Yeah. That's fine. So as this sort of they're breathing perfectly fine, the door begins to bang. As the police officer on the other side, you can hear muffled like yells of trying to get you to open the door. So of course, what you're going to be left with is you in a room with an unconscious policeman.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yes, we're going to let you figure out that can of worms. Is there any way is there anything you want to do right now?
Right. I gotta think this through.
There is, of course. This is one of those large interrogation rooms, and there is that large mirror behind you.
That.
Okay.
All right. Let me check something. My sheet. All right. Damien will then, realizing that his situation just got 10 times worse. One, for an unconscious officer is laying on the ground. Two, he is the only person in the room that could possibly, well, to everyone outside would be the reason to harm the man. The last reason, there's an officer right outside the door trying to barge in here. Seeing these red flags, Damien would try to look around the room and seeing the large interrogation window, he'll make his way towards that side of the room and, well, try to see what he can do to manage to, well, at least escape from this very room and try to get himself out of this situation.
If you would like to, describe what you want to do. The interrogation window is very clearly a window disguised as a mirror. Yeah.
I'm just going to. How strong is this? How strong are these windows? That's basically a mirror. How strong are they?
How strong is it?
Yeah.
So it's as you tap your fingers against it, it's probably around the same as like glass that you've worked with before, like stained glass. They're usually not that. It doesn't seem that sturdy.
that realizing his current situation, and that originally he is a reasonable man, but he still acts like a rather grumpy old man, and he doesn't really have the time and place to, well, try to explain himself, or, well, these supernatural events that just transpired to the normal person, especially since they all call him mad.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I'm just going to assume there's a chair.
Yes, there are.
All right. Looking back behind him, Damien would then quickly grab a chair and would, with both in his grip in both hands, will begin to bash it against the mirror.
All right. Roll me. That's gonna be your strength and your strength and your melee.
Both strength, dex, and melee, right?
No, strength and melee. Just strength and melee.
Okay.
What'd you get?
I'm trying to freaking, for fuck's sake, fucking this stupid ass fucking Google. Right, just fucking, my computer just fucked me over.
Oh, okay.
Wait, now it's restarting. I'm pissed.
Okay.
Are you able to see my sheet on your end? Because I'm doing the call on my freaking phone, but I'm doing like the sheet on my laptop.
Gotcha.
Or I used to.
Okay. So, I will just simply say, with enough force behind you as you take a quick step, the chair does smash right through the window. Plexi shards, reinforced glass. That goes everywhere. You hear redoubling of the efforts of the officer on the other side trying to break down the door.
Damien would then act fast as best he could by carefully going over the now broken mirror.
Okay.
And he would then is there no I'm assuming that, and looking around the now new room, he would then see, well, a door.
Yeah, you will find a door there. This is the interrogation viewing room, and you do easily find a door out.
Yeah. Opening the door, he would carefully open the door, but opening the door, and, well, make sure no one else, at least any other officers, were nearby, before he would try to, well, exit the scene.
You can easily leave. It appears only these two officers were here at the moment.
Damn, these are some sorry ass officers, damn.
As you begin to leave, you find the other officers just as unconscious as the one inside the interrogation room, leaning on like the wall, asleep at their desks, in the same state as the man that you left in the interrogation room.
Before I do anything else, do they have my sword, like, in
Yeah.
Like taken. Okay, bet.
Retrieving it's not that hard. You
Yeah,
actually
no, I'm
can't
just
just open the evidence locker.
yeah, I know. I was just trying to see, like, if they if they took it, just to make sure. Then would slowly and carefully look around him as he would walk, seeing all these unconscious officers. He only assumes that this was the result from the very same entity that possessed that officer that was interrogating him. As he made his way through, he would obviously go searching for his very sword. He wasn't going to leave that thing behind. The one thing that makes him, well, him and part of the order. And with that, whatever that creature was around, he'll have to keep his eyes open. He would make his way to retrieve it from a locker, at least. And it was pretty easy to make it by and see where they held it.
Your sword's in perfect condition. As you open up the locker, waiting for you right there, not even touched.
Perfect. Abel would then take his own sword and sheath it back to where it was. Next to his hip, perfectly fine, as it should be. He will most likely clean it just in case. He isn't really a big fan of others messing or touching his weapons, or any weapon of that matter. It's one of his old habits that will remain with him until his death.
Copy.
Now with that done, he will begin to try and, well, exit the office and the entire station.
All right. And as you step outside, back in the night air, and quickly begin your journey, we are going to move over to, well, actually no. You know what? I will say for one moment, you are finally approaching Wolfton. This is a small police precinct on the very edge of Wolfton.
All right. I was able to understand what you said a lot of that.
So that you are right outside the edge of
Yeah.
Wolfton. This is a police precinct on the very edge. So you are right outside where you need to be.
Okay.
And as you step out into the cool night air, you will find something lumbering around out there. While the police are encaged here, safe in the police precinct, you see like an unearthly large mass skulking about.
Oh God.
Its jaws open unearthly. It moves around on 7 legs, 2 of which are scrawny and barely even a foot long. It has 7 eyes across one side of its fucked up crocodile pug head, and 5 on the other side. Its tongue comes out with a bunch of insect-like feelers attached to it. The large beast looks around as if sniffing the air. Yes.
Oh gosh, it's so weird. It's so weird.
As it looks around, it starts. It's your choice if you want to attack it or not. If you want to let it go by.
I bet.
Which
Damon
one?
would look at the creature, and honestly, he felt like it was related to this sudden incident at the station. Originally, he would have tried to take care of it, but in his predicament and time, he wasn't going to try and bother trying to fight off this thing. No, not in his current state, and not in this very time either. He would try to hide and stay low for now, but keeping a careful eye on the creature, just in case it ended up seeing him before.
So the beast takes a few more sniffs around the area and then kind of lumbers off with a sideways waddle, tipping a little bit more to the right side and the left for weight distribution, as it cracks the pavement by accident and then just starts heading deeper into, like, across the road towards Woolton.
Getting up from his little hiding spot, Damon would rest his hand on the pommel of his very sword, while looking directly at the direction of where the beast was heading for. And even though he was a very young man, or at least in appearance, he still had the mindset of a very old man. And just like any cranky old man, he would be very irritated and annoyed. Great. This long journey I've been on. First got arrested. Now I have and dealing with some type of entity that really must really hate me and my fellow members of the Charlotte chapter. And I have to now deal with, or at least try to avoid, this dark creature. Ah. Now that Damon now fully understands what might be happening, he will have no choice but to, well, slowly and carefully make his way down the street that the very same monster is, well, heading. But he keeps his distance.
Copy. As it shuffles down the road. Then I'm going to turn over to Mystic. Are you ready for your turn? Mystic, Yen.
I'm very pleased. I have no faith in Yen, but Mystic, please.
Mystic, are you there?
If this nigga's knocked out. This motherfucker is knocked out.
Guys, Mystic, Yen.
I have no faith in Yen, but Mystic should especially be here. I'll get back. But Mystic, I have zero faith. Well, no, he actually should. He should actually be here. Yen's lost cause, but like, Mystic should be here. Yeah, do it. I'll be back. I gotta get water. For fuck's sake, this motherfucker.
Copy. Ready? You're started? Okay. So, Mystic, as you and Gretchen, Mochan, Amon, and Kiryu? Tarkochi's character. Kazuki, my bad. So, as you continue down the road, Mochan decides to actually pipe up and just simply ask. 1 second. Yeah. He simply turns to Bethel and he's going to ask you in a very hushed voice, one that only you can hear. Of course, he just simply asks, "Do you actually trust her?" As he looks towards Gretchen.
Would you believe me if I said more than you?
He actually laughs at that with a low kind of like huff, and you can see wariness on his face that he's actually letting you see for once. There's a certain slackness to his grin that shows off sharpened teeth. And for the first time in a while, you realize that he definitely has more muscle than you that he's been hiding. You actually watch as it surges to life, and you realize that those arms could quite easily break your neck. And as he smiles, he goes, "I wouldn't doubt it. That would have been the more intelligent response. But that's not the case, is it?"
Well, trust is a little bit much. There are very few people I can say I trust with my back. Still, it's not like we have much choice.
Hmm.
Besides, she has been courteous enough to me. I will reciprocate as much as she does. That way, we can have
He
a
shakes his head
mutually
at you.
beneficial relationship.
He shakes his head at your response. If you really haven't figured it out yet, the reason why I'm suspicious, then you really are still a child.
If this conversation will be about semantics,
It's
then
not
I suggest we
semantics, it's
just
about
keep
facts.
quiet. And what
She
are
did
these facts
something.
then?
He's going to ask you, he reaches down and he's going to, he begins writing on your hand with one of his nails. I'm sure you understand what he's doing.
Yeah, obviously. But if you want me to roll for it, I can try.
Okay. What would you roll to decipher this?
Oh, this would be my wits
Yeah.
and academic.
As long as you can tell me academically what he's doing right now.
This would be, I would assume, it would be something equivalent to Morse code, or rather, how do you call that? I forgot the exact word for it. Grafting. There we go. Grafting.
Yes. He might be so in that case, yes, roll me academics and wits.
Let me see here. Oh, how convenient. Give me a moment.
Of course.
Why is this thing fucking up? Hold on. Okay, there we go. Sorry, the website was fucking up. Ooh. Okay, so I got 2 10s, a 6, a 1, and a 2.
Okay. So he writes out the message. "She left me with a wounded woman and child, and was fine waiting at your door for you."
I see what you mean. I may not know the exact details, but if her tribe is anything like her persona, it would seem that she, well, harbors some great affection for women in general. Not like the feminist movement that started the big change in the business world. Whatever is going on right now, I think you shouldn't think too deeply on it. I've been prepared to fight from the very beginning. There's only one person I trust on a hunt, and he happens to be that grinning fool on the other side of the car. Both you and her are an accessory. I trust you as a friend, perhaps, but this is our first hunt together. Why should I trust you over her or her over you? This is my expertise. Whatever great hunter you are, if you find that it's such a threat, then you deal with it. I will
Oh, it's
focus
no
on the
threat to
enemy at
me.
hand.
He puts his fingers together in a folded position. It's the most adult you've seen him, the most intellectually competent. With his childish way of speaking drops, he just folds his hands and reclines back in the chair behind him. You're right. It is our first hunt together, but if you're not careful, it could be your last.
Should it be so, then that's simply the rest of my fate.
He reaches a hand over and he flicks you on the forehead. Dumbass. If you die, she'll be very sad, you know.
Well,
In fact, if you die, nothing will stop, let's say, a wild dog from eating her.
if those are her feelings, then I'm afraid she's a little too late.
Now, as it begins to roll over and Gretchen continues to drive without direction, Mochan just reaches back and you see him pull out knives that you did not see before, both of which give your hunter senses a horrible tingle. One of which looks like some kind of rotted dagger. The other one has a much more gleaming edge to it. Let's see who fortune favors today.
I wonder, does it trigger my second sight?
Oh, it does. So, wherever he's somehow been hiding these things from your second sight.
That's some fucking bullshit.
Whether that means that he might have buried it somewhere, given the small bits of dirt around the handle. He must have actually buried it in your own yard.
Brokey? I was just about to say, Brokeistered it.
Would you say no. He literally, the dirt around it, he did bury it in your front yard.
Actually, that brings up something very interesting. I don't know if I want to get into it right now, but I think I should have at least felt something familiar from this before, because for the longest time, I have been slowly but surely turning my home into sacred ground. So it's not inaccurate to call it a sanctuary. That means that it's sort of, how should I say this? It's very sensitive to what's considered outside supernatural forces. So if there
Well, then
was something
we'll handle
there,
that on a different date.
I don't know. This seems awfully convenient.
You brought up this detail just now, so I don't gotta take it. Anyway, so as he adjusts these daggers, which almost are the size of short swords, you do get a much more rational feel as your eyes are stuck looking at him, and you realize just how much of his physique has changed over the past few minutes. He now definitely looks more so the part of a rugged hunter. He still has that unearthly kind of charm to him, femininely, and the softness to his features. But the sheer power behind his limbs is now closer to what Gretchen has, if not exceeding it.
I see. Okay.
There's a much more mature look as opposed to looking at a puppy, for instance. You're now looking at an actual hunting dog.
I see.
Gretchen adjusts the window. And she's gonna ask him, is there a reason you were hiding that form? I've heard you skin dancers can do strange things with your bodies. I didn't expect you to hide an additional, 80 pounds of muscle. I didn't hide it. It just wasn't important to show. Keep driving, please. We're almost there. The air is thick with blood. Soon, we will perform our duties. Yeah, whatever. As you guys pull off into a small dirt road to the side, the large, towering house. This is also known as the Vanderbilt Manor. Old, abandoned, the site of many ghost stories. Until it was purchased by Edward Louvain about 15 years ago. And in that case, nobody can visit it again. The mesh iron netted fence around the entire perimeter has disappeared for tonight.
Well, I look towards the moon.
The
Lo,
moon is
the mantle of
currently
meekness frays at the edges, and as the twilight wanes, the careful stitchwork of deceit gives away. The beast, long cloaked in the innocence of the flock, now stands bared before all, its slavering jaw glistening in the pale and pitiless light.
Gretchen looks towards you and just goes, "Didn't know you were a poet." Yeah, well. We have work to do, don't we?
Indeed. So, for those who are watching that for a minute, there is a distinct sense of something different. Bethel has a recognizable face. I don't just mean that in appearance, but I meant that in demeanor. What you see is what you get at times, but sort of like a flicker, a trigger, if you will. There's moments where you look at him and it feels as if it's not him. It's a little bit strange, but I guess it's a shadowy feeling. It's not so pressuring that it becomes immediately noticeable. But for people who know him, or at least know of him, it seems a tad strange.
Hmm.
So,
I
as he
see.
goes up, he opens the trunk. Before we left, I had Lucille pack up a few things for me. This will be an interesting hunt. Perhaps I can teach you something. So, inside there's a garden sprayer, a few cans of gasoline, bit of styrofoam. There's our weapons, the extra ones anyway. A few bladed weapons, I guess. We have some extra firearms in case necessary, some ammunition, and I brought a bucket.
Hmm.
So, I take out the bucket and I fill up a little bit of gasoline, about 1/3. Then I take out the second canister and fill it up
Hmm.
with about maybe 10%. This is diesel. It's a very interesting mix. You see, gasoline burns pretty well, but it doesn't last very long, and the intensity of its flame is, well, it could be better. But here, I'll teach you something very interesting. All it takes is just a little bit of styrofoam. You put a little styrofoam in a mixture of gasoline and diesel, and it will dissolve. It turns into this viscous fluid. It's not unlike honey, a little bit. Of course, if you add more of either gasoline or diesel of whatever it is you're dissolving it in, you'll find that it becomes a little easier to work with. Do you know
Hmm.
what this is?
What is it?
It's been a staple of the war only a few years ago.
Napalm. How
I
interesting.
learned this trick from my grandfather. Apparently the trenches were, well, very heated.
They both give you a look.
Well, not impressed?
Mochan
Then
actually
again, I
turns his
suppose.
back on you and simply goes, I've had worse burns from worse. And then with that, Gretchen simply nods and says, yeah, that napalm won't seem like much the minute that some balefire touches you.
Hey, now. It's worked for me so far, and it seemed pretty effective in the war either way.
Hmm.
Perhaps you haven't had the right person use it on you yet. Lucky for you, anyway.
That makes sense, I suppose.
I don't think you'd want to be burned in consecrated fire.
I doubt it. Now, I believe that we should continue on.
Well, you're the hounds. What can you tell from those supernatural senses of yours?
She goes to tell you hardy har har. Like, she goes, and then Mochan simply goes past her. I'm going to expend a Gnosis point here to use heightened senses.
All right, beautiful.
All right, I'm going to roll for this. Holy shit, yeah, go Mochan. That's 5 10s. He's simply going to point a finger and just goes, inside, 8 ghouls, no, 8 war ghouls, 1 vampire. He takes another inhalation and he goes, that's not right.
Amon, what do you make of this? You want to go ahead and scout?
Mochan holds his hands out at Mochan and says, I don't think that'd be a good idea.
Oh?
Your friend goes in there and he's dead.
You know, that almost makes me want to risk it.
If you want to die by a mage, then by all means.
Mage.
There's something wrong in there. I can smell it. There's a smell of someone magical.
Oh, for fuck's sake, bro, I swear to God.
I could be wrong. It could be a sorcerer. It could be one of those arcanum smells. He gives a kind of hiss at that. But there's something similar to that, but very pure in there.
Well,
You could at
this
least
makes things very complicated.
you
The
could at least
last time I met somebody who cast magic like this, well, didn't go so well for me.
You're very terrible at thanking people, you know that?
Yen, you here, buddy?
I am.
Like, truly.
All right, bet. We're at the building. We're about to go in.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, this nigga called you a bitch. Said you would die if you go in. What do you say
If
to
you,
that?
went in, if you went in first.
I don't know, bro. Sounds like a challenge.
Are you trying to instigate me to die?
Nah, bro. I should have been the
He actually
instigator.
looks back. He actually looks back at you and he's gonna say, "Allow me, please. I can get a much better view of things than you can."
You know, if this wasn't such a serious matter, I really should have said we should have hazed this guy.
What'd you say?
No, I said we should have had him gone through a hazing ritual.
Mochan actually is going to. He takes a deep breath. Let me roll for this. All right. So I don't need much. So Mystic and our good friend Yin, you watch as Mochan's hair begins to move in unnatural ways, and you see something forming from his hair before it kind of like detaches, without removing any. From the shadow of his hair comes out a raven, and at his command, it flies into the building. Mochan walks back over to the car, sits on the hood, and just kind of like kicks his legs up while humming to himself. Let's see.
Can all werewolves do that? I look at Gretchen.
Gretchen looks and goes, that's a very strong, that's a very powerful gift. It's primarily used by... She looks back and she stops herself for a second and looks at you. No, not all of us can do that. It's a very strange gift. Would I even be enough to... All I'm going to say is you have a very powerful dog at your disposal. He opens his eyes slowly and tells you, my mistake. It truly must be a sorcerer of some kind. To be left in a position like that. There appears to be, as I said, a sorcerer. In the roughly on, he points his finger up, the third floor. But they won't be a threat to us. They are preoccupied. It appears that they are becoming one with the house, as it were. As well, the vampire that I was smelling, they are waiting for us. It seems that they're aware that we're here. The war ghouls are in hiding, waiting for a signal. They rolled out the whole red carpet for us.
Well, ladies first.
Gretchen gives you a stare and goes, gladly. She walks in, the raven flies past her and perches itself back on Mochan's shoulder. And he jumps off of the car hood. And he gives you a look behind. He gives a look past you as he just pushes right past. And back into as he walks. He also trots into the shadows of the mansion.
Before we head in, I tap Almond on the shoulder. Hey, this hunt, it will be different than all the others. Not just because of this powerful creature, but I'm talking about our company. Truth be told, I'm not very comfortable
Convinced?
with
Mhm.
two of them at the same time. This battle, unless absolutely necessary, I want you to stick to the shadows.
Oh,
If they
I
double
will, of
cross
course.
us, if they double cross us, we'll be in for a world of hurt. We should at least make escape a viable option. Here, I hand him two small daggers. These are a little bit special, my friend. Can you tell?
I swipe my fingers across the edges. Oh my. It seems you've come very prepared for this occasion. I like
Indeed.
it.
So I gave him 2 daggers. They are silver tipped,
Hmm.
Mm.
but that's not all. There's a few engravings on the handle as well. Those engravings are made with my blood. As I don't know if you want me to roll for this, but I am allowed to bless something for a temporary amount of time, depending on my faith. Am I allowed to do that right now?
Sure,
Or
if you want
should I?
to.
All right, bet. Let's see here. Okay, so I got an 8 and a 7. That counts
Okay.
as 2 successes. So that lasts for about half a day, give or take.
All right. So you guys are ready to go in as
Um,
a
unless
light kind of stems from your hand and sort of is absorbed into the daggers, giving them a slight glow.
does Amon have anything to say? Any game plan, anything? You're the trickster, my guy.
Be prepared for being backstabbed, but also prepare yourself to backstab them if needed. Well, if anything does go wrong, I have your back. Just be careful, since this is a very special occasion.
Well then, let's get this started.
So
And we vote on.
as you head in by the Mystic, you see another raven flies past you into the house.
Now this is some fucking bullshit, bro. I swear to God. Anyway, well, whatever. Let's go.
Mochan and Gretchen are both waiting for you in the act, like at the door. There's a set of doors in this waiting area in the front. Gretchen and Mochan both wait for you in front of another set of double doors. Well, Gretchen says, "You guys wait. You guys certainly took your time." You see on her side, she's pulled out. She has a double barrel shotgun. At her left, you see You see a large machete with Mochan himself. Before his daggers, and of course, you see the small gleam of a pistol. That's not all, though. There's something really weird on his body. You can kind of see that on his back, he's wearing some kind of cloak made out of skin and fur. They have taken their time to soup up. Well,
What does the place look like, actually?
inside, it is actually even though the outside's very rough and very decayed, the inside is very prim and proper. Candlelight illuminates hard lacquered surfaces that have not succumbed to wear and tear. Sure, there's a cobweb or two, but that's probably just because of a lack of use, not because of a lack of care. There are various hand strung streamers and lights, almost as if preparing for a birthday party. You see various place cards are on various tables. There are a ton of chairs everywhere. That's probably the main weird thing. There are tons of empty chairs. Giving the impression of almost an audience. They're all turned towards the door.
That's not ominous at all.
besides that, there are lights on in here besides the candlelight, which means there is electricity within this building. A voice suddenly crackles life all around you as you can sort of hear the sounds of a loudspeaker or just a speaking system throughout the whole building. Would our guests please come to the main foyer? I'm getting real sick and tired of waiting. It's nothing against you, I assure you. I just get bored rather easily these days. It's a young girl's voice. Very young. Almost maybe 13 or 12. Please, I'm just waiting for a bit of excitement. Well, what shall it be, Mystic?
Well, I'm not exactly filled with positivity here, but I'll go.
You feel a slight weight on your shoulder as Mochan's raven decides to nestle there for the moment. If nothing else, he gives you a look. I'll be able to have your back, even if it is as a bird. As you heave against the doors, Mystic, you can hear them creaking and rusting underneath your fingertips, almost as if all the aging waited until someone was touching it to actually kick in. It takes great effort for you to heave them open. And once you manage to actually push them forward, they fall right off the hinges with a resounding boom. Dust flies everywhere in a long wave. You see 8 horrific figures, all dressed with party hats on. Some of them are almost have makeup on like clowns. These horrendous ghouls are all waiting at the very far right and left of the room with cake in front of them. In the very center of this room, you see a rather fidgety looking man who has been tied to the ground. A small card, perhaps a party card or even a birthday card, is open in front of him, aimed towards you.
What is this madness? I'd immediately, without even thinking about it, run forward and try to swing my sword to cut off the ropes.
Is that okay then? As you do so, the man gets up for a moment, and then he bares his fangs and just tackles you. He starts raving like a lunatic, Mystic, and he's gonna try to take a bite out of you. So let me see for this. He starts shrieking at you, blood! More of it, please! I didn't mean it! Just a bit more. If I could just drain you dry, she'll let me go. All right, I got a 6, 7, 6, and an 8, so I got 4 successes against you.
All right. Okay. So, can I tell that this is a
He has fangs.
Right, of course. That's really unfortunate for this guy. So yeah, he's he just lunged on top of me, and he's now so close to me. He's in front of 2 holy emblems. So yeah, this is not gonna go well for him.
He still got 4 successes on actually damaging you. So
Yeah, obviously I'm not gonna stand there and do nothing. But there's two things that are happening here. The first is obviously I'm going to get him off of me. If I need to grapple him, then so be it.
no, what's your response to his 4 successes?
Yes, I'm gonna grapple him. He's trying to damage me, isn't he? He just
Trying to
lunged at
bite
me.
you. That was him getting that was him getting his successes on attacking you.
Yes, so I'm obviously going to stop that. He's lunging at me, trying to bite me. So obviously I'm gonna grapple him and make sure he doesn't bite me.
Alright, then we need to roll. Then you're going to roll me strength and brawl.
Alright. Fuck this guy up, bro. What the hell does he think he is? Alright. Alright, so what's the difficulty I'm going by here?
The difficulty here is going to be that's going to be yeah, difficulty is going to be 7.
Alright, yeah. So I have, let me see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have 6. 6 successes.
Okay, then yeah, you manage to grapple him. As you grapple him, you're going to hear someone running towards you as Motron's going to go for one of his punches on him. So that's going to be Motron got. Ooh, that's
Wait,
gonna
before that happens,
Mhm.
I've quite literally spun around and whatchamacallit? I've
Mhm.
kind of grabbed his jaw and kind of like hold him in a like
Yeah,
a headlock essentially.
yeah.
The
Okay.
problem with that is that my swords are touching him, which means he's going to take damage.
Okay. How much damage?
I got to roll true faith for that. Give me one moment. I got to check something real quick. I just want to check the damage type this does. Let me start rolling in the meantime. Ooh, it's unfortunate for this guy. Anyway, hold on, give me a moment. Doctor, what do you think of all this? Okay.
There we go. Now I can speak again. Because I had to keep quiet for a bit.
Uh, one moment. Okay, Sai. So this is up to you. Um, whenever a vampire is exposed to the holy symbol or holy emblem of a true faith user, they take damage, right? Depending on the dice they roll. However, when they take a certain amount of successes, it turns into a different damage type. So they'll take lethal damage depending on where it is. And
Okay.
then if there's a certain number of successes, which is up to you, I guess, they
Okay.
will take aggravated damage.
How much did you tell me? How many did you roll successes wise?
I got 3. A
Okay.
10
So
and a 7. So
all right. So yeah, that'll inflict. I will say lethal damage on him.
all right, bet. Okay.
However, that's when Motron's gonna spin in, like I said, as he sees that this thing is like that, and he's going to use a punch one, which that punch is going to deal his strength, which is four. Yeah, no, that guy's going to have to try to soak this, or he's just going to die outright from Mochan punching his like literal chest out, or at least go unconscious. Let's see. Okay, no, he goes unconscious, but Mochan's punch, you actually, when you as you suddenly see you barely hear the footstep behind you, his fist goes right past your shoulder, and you watch as it buries itself in this vampire. The vampire pukes blood all over the ground before going limp. Mochan just tucks his finger at you. Careful. I warned you. You could have gotten hurt, you know. Going around and just letting people out when they're such starving beasts. Do you even have any kind of danger sense?
If I did, I wouldn't be myself.
He actually just starts
And
laughing at that, and he gives you a real smile. Yes, that's true. It's one of your charms. Now, what should we do with him?
Well, what do you suggest?
I thought you didn't trust me.
Relative.
He kind of laughs at that. If you must know. Mochan actually looks kind of confused. Keeping him alive would be best if you wanted to question him, but personally, I think if he was left like this, then your enemy doesn't really agree that they're useful. They probably took all they could from them, and now this is just where they're leaving the husk to try to attack you. Those ghouls aren't stepping in, which probably means that this person isn't valuable at all, even to them. Second of all, he gingerly bends down and picks up the birthday card. Oh, I was right. It looks like they were left here as a gift for you.
Why
give you
does
the birthday
everybody
card.
seem to magically know me all of a sudden?
Mochan kind of gives you a low look. People know you for a reason. Coincidence is rarely a word used in this world. Gretchen steps in too. We should probably just kill these ghouls before they wake up. Make the most amount of sense, right?
Allow me.
All right.
With solemn steps, I tread forward, and one by one, I will decapitate them.
They put up no resistance. In fact, when you cut off their heads, Mystic, they pop into confetti. From the stubs of their necks, you are coated in blood red confetti.
A soul sets forth upon the path beyond knowing, where neither sun nor moon may guide their steps. Be to them a lantern in the dark, a whisper in the hush of eternity, that they may not falter nor stray into the grasp of those who linger hungrily in the gloom. May their burdens be lifted as dust upon the wind, their regrets left like old garments at the threshold. Let the weight of sorrow not bind them, nor the echoes of the past call them back from the road they must walk. O gentle hand that parts the night, lead them to the halls of rest, where no shadow clings and no fear may follow. May they be met with open arms by voices that call them home, and may their names be spoken in love for as long as the stars endure. So let it be. By the turning of the wheel and the unbroken thread of all who have gone before, I wish you safe travels to the next life. Amen.
Well, that wasn't exactly entertaining, I suppose. You hear the voice over the intercom once more. I had really hoped for something a bit better than my book. Oh well. I suppose it's as fine as any. Truly, though, do you plan on letting him live? That's the man who committed this vampire attack today. All those ghouls and such belong to him. If you spare him, you're giving him another chance to operate them.
So, what is it then for you? Is it just a story, a tale,
Yes,
entertainment?
yes, exactly. This is my toy box, my kingdom, my library that I've read 1,000 times over. I want something new and something exciting. What's wrong with that? If the
I
children
see.
that I sire, or the authors I invite from other counties, decide to come in and do some damage, well, that's on them. And strong heroes like you will come to vanquish the dark. No?
I think you'll find it's not so simple.
Hmm. I think
Tell
you'll
me, are
find.
you familiar with the tale of the farmer and the snake?
Can't say I am.
Then let me enlighten you. Since you enjoy stories so much, I'll tell you exactly why I'm doing what it is I'm doing. Upon a bitter winter, when the frost clung to the earth like a jealous lover, a humble farmer strode forth from his cottage to tend to his meager land. As he stepped past the hedges of his home, his eyes fell upon a serpent lying stiff and near lifeless upon the frozen path. Its scales were dulled by the cold, and it bore none of its usual luster, and its tongue flickered weakly, as if tasting the edge of death itself. Moved by pity, the farmer gathered the serpent in his arms, holding it close to his chest, where the warmth of his body might grant it new life. He carried it within his home, placed it beside the hearth, and watched as the fire's embrace stirred it from its frozen slumber. Yet no sooner had the serpent regained its strength than it turned upon its savior, sinking its fangs deep into the flesh of his outstretched hand. The farmer recoiled, his vision swimming as venom coursed through his veins, and with a trembling voice he gasped, "Why, after I have saved you, do you strike me so?" The serpent, coiling once more in the glow of fire, regarded him with pitiless eyes and hissed, "Foolish man, you knew not what I was when you took me in." And so the farmer fell, and the serpent slithered forth into the world once more, leaving behind only the cold truth of its nature. Since you are such a writer, a storyteller, a person who enjoys their fair share of entertainment, what do you think the meaning of this story holds?
Someone's talked down to me in such a way. I almost feel like the child I am. If you must know, the young voice quips up, you're simply speaking of nature. The nature that we attempt to see past. When it's brought into our home, all that we are left with is a beast. Yes, I know what you mean, and yes, I know the implication. But allow me to give you an example. For every 3 beasts I invite in, one of them proves to be more than that. A man, or a woman capable of entertaining me for the next 20 or so years. That's worth far more than, well, the meager destruction of a few pieces of cattle. But don't worry, I myself grew bored with his little rampage, so I put him in his place. Of course, his ghouls are out and about, but once he's dead, they will cease to function.
You fail to see my design. That is not what I asked of you. I asked you what you gleaned from this story, and you pass it over.
Ugh.
Pretending you know is, in fact, the very reason you do not. The story is not so simple. There are two ways to view this from the perspective of a normal man. Should the farmer be blamed for trusting a serpent into his own home? Or should the serpent be blamed for turning upon its savior? What is your answer?
And then she simply tells you that it's the fault. You wish to know whose fault it is. Very simple. I believe it's the fault of the man for expecting more. And simply being unlucky. That's it.
A childish answer.
Not all snakes are poisonous. Perhaps if he had simply waited to perform such acts in the spring, he would have instead grabbed in a garden snake. They aren't prone to bite. As I said, it's all up to luck. Just how
No, that
lucky
is
you are.
selfishness.
Allow me to show you just how lucky you are.
Wait, silence. I'm not done speaking. You see, that is merely picking as you choose. This is not the point of the story.
The
The
point is
point,
proven by people, not by
no,
some rigid
the
text.
point is proven by the intent. A beast cannot be blamed for his nature, and a man cannot be blamed for his kindness and pity. Instead, it is the ignorance that should be blamed. A beast that cannot break its nature is nothing but a beast, and a man who is ignorant is not capable of being human. In essence, they are both wrong. The beast is blinded by its nature, and the man by his ignorance. When these two things coincide, it creates violence, it creates disaster, and only the meek and unworthy find pleasure in such base frivolities. That is the difference between you and I. I did not come
Truthfully,
here to entertain you, nor did I come here to talk to you. I made an oath that I would kill whomsoever was in, shall we say, in charge of this massacre, in charge of all this disaster. Do you have any idea what you've done? No, I don't expect you to. A beast, after all, cannot break their nature. So I will teach you today.
well, that's good. Well, that's quite the interesting offer. It's been many a year since I've been hunted. Will you join the collection? You hear a rustling above your head when they ask that. Besides, you have many friends, don't you? I've watched you for some time. What's even worse is that you never once decided you'd come and spend a Sunday with me. After all of my letters. I believe today will be, well, easily in the thousands. Must you be so cruel to someone who simply wants some company? My. You will not find me here, but my identity should not be a secret to you now should it? Allow me to reintroduce myself, as you and I have only ever met through paper and through our servants. You see a large curtain fall down at the very end of the hall. You see various statues of people praying with almost evangelical fervor towards this portrait on the wall. Grab her picture real quick. Where are you? Do. Yes, you should be fine. So yeah. Where are you? Yeah, this should be good. Okay, my bad. You find the art of a rather young girl fashioned in only the finest of clothing. There's a picture of her. There you go. Put it in no mic for you. Here you are, Mystic.
What? It's a painting?
Yeah, painting of this girl.
What else is in this room?
Like I said, there were those ghouls you decapitated. This whole room is fashioned like one massive party hall. You've been left with this stark painting of her. And she tells you, Edward Louis Vienne was my father's name. My name is Evangeline Louis Vienne. I hope that you will receive me, finally, and I will not need to waste any more paper sending you letters. Are we fine on that point?
Yeah, there is nothing much for me to say. I'm just gonna grab my sprayer and set the entire room on fire.
Copy. As you set the room on fire, Mochan just gives you the look of. It looks almost like pity. He is staring at you as if you are a piteous person in this moment. Shall we wait outside, or shall we go up to the further floors to see if we may find what that sorcerer is up to?
You two go do that. I have something else to do.
Fine.
I do a hand sign in the air. A signal for Amon. We're getting the hell out of here.
Shit.
Don't have to tell me twice.
So yeah, they're gonna
Yeah.
go up. They go upstairs.
Yeah, they can go upstairs. Amon, as we head outside, I tell you, start the car. You know where we're going.
Okay, Amon, where are we going?
As the boss commands, we will go to wherever you decide. My hands are all yours.
This fool
I
over
say
here.
as I start the car and head towards the location that Battle is telling me about.
Okay, what location is that?
We're going
The
to
one that
this
he
man's
told me about.
house. Our
This
neighbor,
man's
our dear
house.
neighbor.
Our neighbor.
The one we tried to set you remember. We tried to set his house on fire. Well, this time we
I
really are.
know, the fool.
This time we're gonna really set his house on fire. Well, I guess it's not him anymore. Whatever. Let's just go.
He's a lost cause now. There's no other way to put it.
Sure. All right.
I've
You are
been wanting to
actually
do this.
you hear something as you guys are leaving. Something you see like a bright white shape chasing after the car.
God fucking damn it, Battle.
I should have known it wouldn't be that easy. You
It's
drive.
spring.
I'll handle it.
It springs up, and as you hear something
I've
on
been
top.
driving.
You hear something chasing after the car.
Well, I'll open the window and look what the hell it is. What is it?
You see a large white dog.
I don't imagine it's very friendly to me.
The werewolf.
And then as he's staring at you, a raven flies through the window at your face.
This is not happening again, bro. I will roll to smack that thing away.
Of course you can. It's fine.
It's flying at me. I'll put up the windshield, make it fucking splash.
It lets out a. It hits the. It actually bursts into feathers. The white wolf. The white wolf just trots alongside the car.
Huh. Well, try not to hit it. I tell Alma.
All right.
That would be difficult.
Brother, your music fucked up.
I know, Dad. I've kind of just
Salter,
accepted that.
salter. Play on the
Yes, Game Boy.
play it on the Miko.
Miko? Where's the
Miko,
music?
Miko. 1 second.
Brother, I wonder if your patron is yelling at you at this time. Bro,
Me?
be like, "Oh my god, you're missing something."
Yeah, exactly. It is. Oh my god! Look at that. You're sitting on your ass, not doing shit.
Ooh,
Oh my god! This Bethel guy is so cool. Look at that. Oh, look how he slaps people.
listen, bro. Me and my patron, we're on the bus. Don't worry. When we find you, Mystic.
Hey, wait, actually, you're on the bus. Wait, that's actually perfect, bro.
I know, bro.
That's perfect.
You know what would be
You can
worse?
say.
Imagine during the middle of your fight scene, the bus drives by you, and I just look out the window and see y'all fighting.
So at least if we're going, like directly by, it should be that everybody around you has just fucked off the bus. You're going on like your last stop or something.
Yeah.
Because it is a blackout, probably.
Yeah.
This bitch. Fuck you, Miko.
Salter, you play with Miko. Not like that, but you know what I mean.
Send me the link of the video and sure.
Fucking what keeps this bitch from fucking like just loop? Just play the damn thing.
Hey, it's a woman. It's a woman. That's why.
Hope you're enjoying the session, by the way.
I'm enjoying it, I'm getting criticized by Mystic as per usual, but you get
That's
used to it.
that's fine. Mystic is the same person who also wants to create your character for you. So
Yeah,
he's-
No, I
he's-
told
he has-
this man. What's the?
my boy,
Anyway,
and I told you my character is perfect the way they are.
All right, so continuing down the road, you do stop, and you see a bunch of normal servants
Wait, is this for
waiting
me?
for you
Or,
for Mystic.
oh, because I'm in space now.
Waiting for you outside, Mystic, of the actual Luvian mansion. You see, it's very deep in their estate. You have to pass by multiple houses, a whole hedge maze, and everything else. The grand mansion is huge, a sprawling complex. And to just get past the gate, you see a bunch of servants waiting for you, and they simply give you a bow almost autonomously as you pass by them.
They look
The
human.
time, they are human. They are actually completely human. The actual gate opens for you fluidly, and you are welcomed into the mansion.
Amon,
It is.
what are you doing?
I'm following you. I'm your shadow. What else would I be doing?
No, but how are you using your invisibility? Can these guys see you?
I am.
Are you actually going in? Are you getting out of the car?
Yes, I am. I activate it the moment I get out. When the door is blocking my sight.
All right, roll for me then.
Alright, hold up.
The white wolf kind of just like trots past and goes up to you, Mista.
7d10.
It gives you a hurt expression. Well, not gonna say hurt, but annoyed expression.
I got a 40, a 7, a 2, a 4, a 3, a 6, a 8, and a 10.
Okay, that's
40.
perfect. You do vanish.
And
But Mystic,
vanish. Boom.
this
And
beast
one willpower
stares
con.
at you. Especially, you see its tail swishing in annoyance.
I don't have the patience to care right now.
It trots into the car, and then you see, Mochan jumps out a few minutes later. Really?
Oh, we just left Gretchen over there.
Yeah, he gives you that look of, really?
Yeah, that's not my problem.
Don't worry about the Sheem. The general tells you, don't worry about her. I took care of what I had to.
Well, time to go.
He keeps his eye on you. He doesn't seem to realize that you're there until he takes a few sniffs of the air, and then his gaze snaps around to you, Yin, to Amon. But then he just kind of looks the other way. All right, so yeah, so you're in the main foyer. The whole place is well lit. There is a path to the actual living room, which is huge, connected by a few spiral staircases. There's a path to the right to the servants' quarters, and to the left will lead you to the actual west wing, which is mainly composed of, well, where the master and everybody else would have their rooms.
If any of you are still conscious, if any of you are still human, I recommend you take everyone out of the mansion. Otherwise, I cannot guarantee your safety.
One of the butlers bows to you. That will not be necessary, sir. We understand the risks, but this is our duty as servants of House Luvian. We are knights, first and foremost. We are servants second. They begin to gesture as there are various suits of armor that you see everywhere. This whole place does look... The inside is very old. The attire, the very tapestries on the walls, the emblems, the interior decoration, weapons are everywhere. Knighthoods of such of those caliber are all within arm's reach. There will be no need for that. You hear another voice through some kind of intercom system installed into every inch of the house. I'm waiting for you. Do not worry. I don't plan on making this easy for you, however. Do you understand? I came knocking on your door for a story. I will not have a simple, quick matching of blades. I wish to be thrilled. Are you up to snuff? Or is all your bluster nothing more than bravado?
There's nothing for me to say. I do not converse with beasts.
Very well.
You sure that's what you should be playing?
That's not that I didn't put that music on. That was
Salty boy?
Weird choice of music, but
Bro, I was about to say, like,
What's
what?
happening?
One
Change
second.
music back. Change music back.
Bro.
It's okay. We're gonna end soon because everyone seems pretty tired,
Okay.
and
I'm
because of
not
all the
tired,
fucking.
bro. I'm ready to beef. I'm ready to go beat up some random dude
Nah,
on the
bro,
street.
I'm gonna beat up this bitch, bro. I swear to God.
I'm gonna beat you up, bitch.
I'm gonna beat up
Nigga,
this
shut
lolly.
up.
Fuck you.
You know what? I second that.
This is gonna be fixed. Nah.
Nah, that's not
I
gonna work.
am the little girl beater.
Don't worry, bro. I'll help you out, Mystic.
Nigga, please.
No, that's not working.
Uh,
So I'm just gonna raise this up this way.
Alright,
Alright, I'll go back to being mute.
That's fine.
join us, nigga.
Join you where,
QB's
bro?
up.
I'm on a bus.
So
Yes! Your patrons will be telling you, bro, run out in the forest.
You know what? You know what? Sai, give me the warning, bro. I'll go out there right now.
don't worry, I got something for you too.
But I'll come in there like a kamikaze, full on plane action, bro. I'll be the first victim.
There you go. I set up like 3 songs. You should be okay.
Alright.
I hope it's a music situation because that's what's been screwing me up this whole session. So yeah, Mystic. So what are you gonna do? The very there between you and the in the foyer you see 3 butlers, all of which are all, beneath their actual kerchief, like the towels they have on their arms. You see that they are somewhat concealing swords.
This is my final warning. Stand down, or I will cut you down.
All right, Mystic, you are going to hear. I got you the music now for this. 1 second. Need this. So you hear a whizzing sound as Mystic. I'm gonna be rolling for this as you see a woman pulls out an actual pistol and shoot one of the maids. Actually, just tries to pop you in the head. So, do you?
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge.
Okay, you gotta roll me dodge then.
But wait. What the hell is dodge?
Dodge is going to be athletics and dexterity.
Oh, never mind. I got this. At
She
what
got-
difficulty?
She difficulty is 6. She's a total of 4 successes.
All right, bet I can beat that. That would be. Let me see here. 4 or 3. Okay. Well, give me a moment. I'm. Somebody's asking me something. Give me a moment.
Copy. I think I got to put some better music for this action.
So I just pause.
Yes, yes.
Alright. You're all
You
in.
got 6. You said you got 6.
Yeah, 6 successes.
Okay. So you managed to just barely dodge the bullet, and the woman simply goes, "Damn!" And she actually kicks the table forward as a barrier as you hear her reloading. There's a bunch of servants.
Wow.
However, Mochan does not even look remotely worried.
I'm going to teach them a little bit of horror from the good old World War II.
Okay. 1 second. Oh my god.
I'm going to spit fucking fire at them.
Okay. You spit. You say how you're going to spray them with napalm?
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
Just my firearm stuff, right?
Yeah.
So what would it be? Firearm plus what?
That would be dexterity. Actually, no, wait. What kind of weapon are you using?
It's a garden sprayer.
I think it'd be plus your plus your academics.
You mean what the fuck uses academics to use a garden sprayer?
There,
All you need to do.
Fine,
All you need to
fine.
do is-
That wouldn't be firearms then.
I mean, it technically is a firearm because I'm using the hose to spray the fire. It's just that I'm cranking the thing to make it spray. That's all that.
God, fine, firearm and
In a
dexterity.
sense, it is.
This is a pretty strange thing to force on one of these things. So, difficulty for this is gonna be 8, though, just so you're aware.
Bro, I got this. How difficult can fucking using a garden sprayer be, bro? I swear to God.
With fire in it.
Alright, bro. Oh my God! Damn! hey, hey, yo! Oh, I got 4 10s.
All right, then, shit. You expertly are dousing them in fire as they scream.
Oh my God, bro! This is some god tier low. Oh, Jesus.
As you shoot fire everywhere, you actually hear the voice in the intercom. Fire. That's interesting. Haven't seen anyone try that before. Are you all right? You hear the voice and you hear the like. Of course, you've sprayed about. I would say from that who are you spraying at primarily? Just that woman?
No, everybody. It's not necessarily them. It's just the room. I'm gonna set the house on fire.
Yeah. Okay. The servants let out like someone that gets hit by it starts screaming in agony, rolling on the ground trying to put it out. It's napalm, right?
Oh yeah, it's napalm.
You don't have easy access to this stuff. Just beware that you're using it now.
Yeah, napalm's pretty easy to make, bro. Don't worry about it. Unless
All
I'm
right.
gonna be making it mid combat, but I'm just saying.
So as you spray them down with this, the room starts burning. They begin to they're kind of squandering because they're gonna miss their initiative round. Yo, Amon, what you doing?
Excuse me. How many are there again?
They're at least in the main foyer that Mystic's in. There are a total of 4.
4. Is there any? So what are the
Yes.
positions facing Mystic?
3 are trying to close in on him with swords, but now they're kind of back off with pure fire being spat at them. One of them has a pistol in hand.
Okay, only one with a pistol, right? Hello? Did my internet fuck up?
Yes, the one that has a pistol is behind a table.
I sneak up on that motherfucker from behind. And go behind him, I mean. Striking him at the back of his neck with the dagger.
All right, as
The
a check,
special one.
okay.
Is that possible?
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, okay. What did I roll though?
So, you're gonna just roll. That's gonna be melee. That's gonna be brawl. Yeah, that's gonna be melee and dexterity.
Melee and dexterity. Melee and dexterity. Just melee. I don't see it. Oh, never mind, I see it. Ah, that's only 2. Now,
So what'd you get? So the difficulty for this is
I've
6.
not rolled yet.
I will give you. I'll give you an additional bonus. I'll reduce the difficulty to 5. because of just your sneak attack.
I got 11. 5 and a 6.
Okay then.
Would I
So
have
then you gotta
failed?
roll me those 2 dice. You gotta roll me dice equal to your strength plus 1. And add an additional 1 because you did roll an additional success. So, yeah.
Strength plus 1. My strength was 2, so that would be 3, right?
Yeah, then
80.
plus another 1. Then plus another 1 because you got additional success. So plus 4.
Oh, so 4d10.
Yeah, 4d10. Your difficulty for this roll is 6.
What the fuck?
What'd you get?
I got a 3, a 9, a 6, and a 2. 20 total.
So how many did you get that were 6 or above?
Only 2. The 9 and the
And
6,
so you
I got
do
a
2
2.
points of damage as you jam it into the back, and she lets out a yell. Your visibility though is dropped.
Okay.
So that means it's going to be Mochan. He's going to look at you, Mystic, for if you he's giving you the offer of, is there anything you want him to do?
Clear the garbage out of the way, please.
All right then. Well, I get to use this. What's going to use? Ooh, this is much fun. You know what? I'm actually going to have him split his dice pool for this. So he's going to take 2 shots, 1 for one and 1 for another, as he whips out his pistol. Pow pow. So first one's gonna be, alright, he got 3 successes on that shot, and second shot he got, alright, that's 3 successes. So are they gonna dodge? Let's see. Alright, well he just popped 2 guys right in the face for a total of 4 damage each. So he just brutally just clips down 2 of them. They're not dead, but they're on the ground in the fire bleeding. The fire is spreading through the room quite quickly. You know, it'll make it quite hard for us to get through this if our way forward is on fire. Mochan just gives you a slow look as one of the older men is going to steel himself and use a willpower point to keep moving. He's gonna go for you, Mystic. Let me roll for
What's
this.
happening?
All right, that is. Yeah, he's the older butler who greeted you first runs at you with a sword.
I'm gonna shoot it with my shotgun.
That's not a reactionary. No,
Alright, I'm
You're
joking. I'm joking.
you're
Alright, I'm
holding
joking.
that thing in your hands currently. So no.
Well, I can just move over from where I'm flaming and just point it at him. I don't see.
That means you're not gonna defend. Means you're gonna hit him, but you're not gonna defend yourself.
What kind of logic is that? I don't see a man
He can, if
who's
he
getting
decides to
bounced
burn a
by
willpower
napalm.
point. As a human, you can burn willpower points to get through stuff like that. He's gonna take
With
the damage, but he's
napalm?
gonna
No,
attack
no,
you.
no. That's
Yeah.
some bullshit. No, no, no. Okay,
Yeah.
let me do a versus roll then.
That's not what that. I'm taking your damage versus his willpower.
No. But napalm burning him should fuck up his willpower. He'll be in pain, in agony.
Oh my god! I know. I'm increasing the difficulty more.
Oh my god, bro. Whatever. You know what? Let me just cut him down, bro. Or defend myself. Whatever.
No,
Let me dodge.
you currently have that in your hands, bro.
Yes, I can still dodge. Whatever. I'll dodge. Swear to God, man. Logic here.
There's. Bro can. That's the same logic that lets you brunt through pain.
Yes,
In the
but
rules.
but here's the thing though. I, on the other hand, am built different. This is a normal dude.
Oh my god. That's what. Did you forget that willpower is meant for all humans? For all people
Alright,
to
bet.
use?
You know what? Let's just do this, bro. Let me just dodge.
Fine, then roll me your dodge. It's gonna you have half your dodge pool.
Oh my god, bro. I swear to God.
Because you already dodged. No one here.
So half of my dice?
Half of what you normally use for dodge, yes.
Like, round it down, round it up.
Round it up. I'm not a monster.
All right, I got 2 9s, a 6, and a 7.
Yeah, you managed to dodge that. As he swings the sword down at you, but he rolled so unerringly. Yeah, you hear the he actually cuts the hose.
That's awfully convenient.
Well, the hose, that means there's still napalm being sprayed around into a fire.
You know what? I'm just gonna pop open the cap and douse the entire contents all over the room.
Yeah, no, that would make an instant. Motron looks at you like you're fucking crazy. He's actually going to tackle you out the roof as it begins to become a towering inferno. Fool.
Now then, things are getting interesting. I've set up an environment for myself.
He looks at you and he simply says, "Your friend's still in there."
Wait, you're talking about Amon? That guy'd be fine.
So yeah, there's a bunch of screams as the room's fire builds.
When in panicking, teleport. Alright, buddy.
So as the fire builds and the servants actually try to rush out with their weapons, just try to attack you, they do actually manage to try to stab down, but they don't actually get you. You hear Motron. Motron's actually over top of you, tanking the attacks.
This is some bullshit, by the way.
Oh no! I'm just saying that he can actually throw himself in front. They're actually not gonna hurt him. He can regenerate more than they can damage him.
That's almost bad.
So yeah, no, they were
I
like,
owe this nigga something, bro. I swear to
what'd you
God.
say?
No, it seems like I owe this nigga something. Nah, this is crazy.
Nah. He just doesn't want. It's like, here's the thing though, as he just kind of like, we get to pull them out of his body, like the various small knives thrown at him. They're already doomed. As the damage has already been done by him shooting them and your napalm as well as Amon stabbing them. They're not really going to be putting up much of a fight anymore. They can't even roll to damage him enough. Motron looks at them as these people servants try limping out of this fire, and he asks you, "Did we just kill them like you said?"
Don't bother with the trash. We have our target.
So, we cleared out a room. We can either go through this room, to the side, to the other side, or we could try and push through the fire.
No. I have a better idea.
Hmm.
So, I'm going to. One moment, please. Where's my stat sheet? I'm going to use my True Faith power to sense the presence of the vampire. Now, normally, I would need to be in a environment where everything's not getting screwed, but I have the concentrate merit to help
That's really
me
fine.
be. Yes.
I will accept that.
So let me roll my True Faith here. Wait, am I gonna roll or are you gonna let me do this?
I'm gonna let you just do this. I mean, it's perfectly fair.
I bet.
Besides, you're attuned to. Well, let's just say you're pretty well attuned to crazy vampire people. So.
Alright, so let me see here. I got 2 7s.
All right, yeah, no, you do. He's actually just waiting in the room past this one, past the fire.
You mean she? The lolly?
Yeah, Evangeline.
Well, I'll rush towards the room then. I assume Mochan and Amon will be able to tell I've caught scent of something.
Of course. Mochan himself is actually going to rush over to the burning door, and he gives you a look before swinging around, and he's going to actually just knock it right off its hinges.
Okay, after he's knocked it off its hinges and went inside, what do I see?
You are going to see. By the way, as the door opens, all the fire behind you extinguishes. In an instant, even the napalm is put out into a smoldering, like, glow of cinders.
Yeah, we're not letting that stand. I'm gonna pull out my shotgun here.
The cold air
Um,
inside is beyond chilling.
I'm not sticking around long enough to let that happen. Let me see here. Where's my Where the fuck are my edges?
Mystic's like, don't touch me, I'm sterile.
Okay, so I'm going to use the impact edge
Okay.
on my gun,
Okay.
and I'm going to wager. I'm gonna wager 7 points of conviction.
Okay.
All right.
Let me just grab what we need because this is a different theme you're gonna like. So you find her staring at you. Her eyes just illuminating the dark. She is wearing her best dress. There's an unearthly kind of aura around her. And she gestures her hand out at you. You made it here faster than I thought. The tea hasn't even had a chance to cool. Dang. They're both freaking out.
Salter, this is where you step up.
It's okay.
I got you, bro. Just let me go in, bro. Let me beat him up. If you're talking about the bot, though, nah.
Yeah.
Y'all need
No, it's
longer music if you're to use the bot. So,
it is long.
how long is the song?
6 minutes.
That ain't long.
Hey.
You know what? Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna use my gun.
Come on, bitch.
I'm
Play
gonna,
the sound.
I'm gonna throw my fucking sword.
You're gonna throw your sword at her?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
However, let me
Mhm.
specify here.
Yeah.
It's still gonna have impact on it.
Okay.
Let me. Okay, so it's the same.
There you go.
So what do you roll for firearms normally? Is it firearms and dexterity?
Yes.
Okay, that's better.
Shotgun is difficult. It uses difficulty 7.
This is gonna be fucking good.
Okay.
Alright. Let's see here. 3, 4, 7. Seven plus 7 4. Alright, let me look this up. Okay, let me count this. What's the difficulty, by the way?
7.
Alright, okay. Okay, I have 10 successes.
Shit.
I assume that fucking hits.
It does.
Alright, okay. So now it would be strength, which is 2 plus 9. I have 9 successes on damage.
Okay.
One
Shit.
thing to mention as well, because she's being attacked by my holy emblem, she will take. Let me check something real quick. I need to check something real quick. Give me a moment. Right. So yeah, don't forget she's being attacked by my holy emblem. So a certain amount of this, when it crosses the threshold of 5 successes, it turns into aggravated damage.
Okay.
So I would be doing, of those 9, 4 of them would be aggravated damage.
Okay. I'm gonna soak this with my fortitude.
That's some bullshit. I fucking knew you would bring this up, bro. I swear to God, I knew you were gonna bring this up. I fucking
Listen,
knew you.
Mystic,
What
no
level of
vampire lives
fortitude?
long without fortitude.
What level of fortitude does she have?
It's my business, not yours.
No. You gotta tell me because they can't soak true faith aggravated damage unless they're at a certain level and they're able to use their willpower to fuck it up.
Her fortitude's 4.
Her fortitude. Let me see here. Faith. Let me see here. Okay, so you're only allowed, like, normally you'd soak with stamina plus fortitude, but when taking damage from true faith, fire, and the sun, you can only use your fortitude pool to soak. So she'd be using her 4 dots to roll for her soak, which is kind of perfect. Actually, when you think about it.
Against your true faith damage, the other physical damage from the actual throw that can be soaked as normal.
Not exactly, no, because the object itself, not all of it would do aggravated damage. That's true, but the other damage is still from true faith. When you think about it, it's still from my
No,
holy
it's
emblem.
not.
So what? You'll roll these separately? Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
I am.
All right, go ahead.
So okay, well she is taking 3 points of aggravated true faith damage. That was not a great roll. As for the physical, no, she's eating pretty well on that. So she's taking
5 dice, really? 5 successes? Damn, that's crazy.
Well, because she can roll for the actual original damage as normal.
Yeah, but the soaking is for the 5 successes, right? So her stamina plus fortitude would have been, if she soaks, depending on how many, she'd take a few of those away.
Yeah,
right?
she ate just 1 point of regular damage alongside the 3 aggravated.
Damn, that's crazy.
As it strikes her, she lets out a like she doesn't check. She doesn't even scream. She just looks at you with a slightly just softened look, and she rips the sword out of herself and just tosses it aside.
She's touching the emblem. Really?
She touches it, and she's gonna spend 2 will points to just rip it right out. And she's actually no. You know what? I'm not gonna do. She's gonna put her leg on it, and Mystic, I'm gonna roll for the strength check with her potency.
A holy emblem. All right, buddy.
Okay. Yeah. She rolled 9 successes. So your sword creaks, and then with a resounding snap, the handle and the blade separate. She gives you a pissed off look. She's gonna burn 2 blood points and recover one of the wounds.
Wait.
She's recovering the normal one, Mystic, not the aggravated. Okay, there we go. So she drops that your broken sword, now your broken holy emblem sword, to the ground. She gives you a softened look. That was a good hit. I thought you would have hesitated considering what I am. It's fine though. I'd prefer this. But if that's your best trick, this will be over before you know it. And then she's gonna point a finger at you, and I'm gonna use Levin Bolt.
The fuck is that?
Oh, it's actual lightning coming from her hand.
Wait, that
Charge.
it's magic?
Nope. It's a
What is
completely
it?
scientific process.
Alright, that's fine.
Technically, it's blood thaumaturgy, but weird. It's a weird ability.
As long as it counts. As long as it counts.
So yeah, she's gonna. Well, your holy emblem just got fucking broken.
I have 2.
How you doing? How you doing mentally from seeing nothing just snapped in half like that?
I'm not surprised. It's not the weapon that makes it holy. It's the person's faith.
So as she tosses that, she's gonna shoot that lightning bolt at you. Yeah, what you want to do? Tell me, Mystic.
Is this directly gonna affect me?
Yes, very much so.
Alright, how many successes does she have?
I don't think you want to know. So
Well,
yeah,
okay, let me see something real quick.
because she got a
There's
total of
2
7.
things. There's 2 things I can do here.
7
One is
successes of these lightning bolts flying at your bitch
one is
ass.
passive and the other is okay, this is beautiful. Okay, so all right, so there's 2 things that are going to happen. One of them is passive, and the other one is going to be my reflexive use of an edge.
Okay.
The first is my divine protection, which is I roll my true faith at the difficulty of 7. Each success will subtract a success from her.
Okay.
Alright.
Roll me that true faith. Let me see it publicly.
Yeah. Let me see here. 2. All right. Okay. I got an 8 and a 6, so that's 1. All right, bet.
All right.
So one
Yes. So
success.
his successes went down to
Yeah,
6.
yeah. So then I'm going to use my bluster to dodge out of the way.
All right. We're gonna see if you can even roll this.
Yeah, I can. Bluster isn't just an invisible shield; it's also the supernatural ability to dodge.
Well, no, I'm saying, but you need to. We're gonna see if you actually can roll well enough.
Oh, that's what you mean. All right, bet. Well, I can still spend conviction points on this, which I am going
How
to
many you
do.
spending?
Let me see here. I got 9 because I get an extra one from using from successfully doing the previous one. So I got 9 right now. I'm gonna wager 8. Why not?
Holy fuck! What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta check again what I roll for bluster. Give me a moment. By the way, what are you other niggas doing, bro? We got a fucking werewolf here and a fucking invisible nigga, bro. Do something.
Mochon is actually, because you said that you were gonna take care of he's watching from the door.
No, this is some fucking bullshit, bro.
You told him not to get in the middle of your fight. It's your
Hey,
fight.
bro, I'll be there for you, Mystic. But you see, there's a
Bro,
thing
come
for the-
help me, bro.
I want
This
to,
is not supposed
bro.
to be a
But
one.
Size,
This is not
hold
supposed
me
to be a one-man
down.
show. This is a one-man. It's not a one-man show, bro. I'm gonna
So
die.
I'm gonna.
Sai, just let me do it, bro. Let me fly in there. I got him.
Okay, which one is
Nah,
it
I
again?
can't
The
do
number
that.
one glazer will head over there and
Because
glaze the shit
Mochon
out
gets
of
to
Mystic.
go after this bitch. So whatever happens, happens. We gotta see if Mrs. Mystic's talked himself up. We gotta make it see if he could do it.
Nah. Let me go in there and let me glaze him up some more. Let me make him the number one target.
You got this, Mystic.
Bro, I'll go in there with some pom-poms. I got you, Mystic.
Go on, Mystic. You got this. What you get?
Come on, you got this. Mystic is the man.
Wits plus mercy.
MYSTs. I
Oh my
see.
god.
Mystic.
Mystic is our
He's
man.
the man.
He's
He's
the
got
man.
it
He's
in
the
the
man.
bag.
Don't worry, bro. I got it. It's your boy. All right, bro. I got this.
Yeah, I'm gonna DM you something.
Wits plus wits plus mercy. So I have 3 and 4. That's 7 plus 8. Oh my god, bro! If I lose this, bro, I'm gonna use my fucking mind. 8.
The difficulty for this isn't the difficulty for this actually pretty high?
No, it's 6.
Hmm.
So it would be my successes versus theirs, essentially.
Yeah.
Bro, don't fuck me up, bro. I did not wager all this shit to lose it. Cause I'm
Do
actually
it
gonna
publicly.
fucking
I
die.
gotta see this shit.
Don't worry, I'll screenshot it and I'll send it to you. Alright, no. This is yeah. This is fucking easy, bro. Hold on, I'll make a picture and I'll send it to you. Your boy's not a cheater, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
And I'm not worried because I get to use celerity after this for another round of attacks.
Alright, bro. I'll be ready.
I mean, it's good because I used up your bluster, and then you'll have to use it next time halved.
Don't worry, bro. Your boy's built different. And there you go.
Okay. Nice. All right, give me another one then. As you actually, so she fires these bolts of electricity. They move across the room like some kind of crazy fishing line, which pierces the ground you were under.
With
She clicks her.
absolute grace and ease, I dance through the lightning bolts, also almost as if I am, well, as free as the wind.
All right, as you dance through, she actually moves right up close to you, and she's gonna press her hand to your chest. As electricity crackles.
I'm gonna use my holy emblem to ward her away.
roll me that. Roll me your willpower then, motherfucker.
Bro, what's a willpower contest with me?
No, I'm saying you're rolling your true faith against her willpower, remember?
Oh my god, bro, hold on, wait.
You gotta roll your true faith. It's your true faith versus her willpower.
Yeah.
You only got 2 of those little shits anyway.
Yeah, but what's it? Oh, hold on, I gotta check something quick.
The other one, the one that you have counts in terms of resistance, not in terms of affecting other creatures' willpower.
Difficulty to equal the creature's permanent willpower. Oh, okay. So it says here, the successes garnered indicate the number of turns that the creature must flee from the character while she invokes the protection of prayer or the holy symbol. Oh, even if I fail this, it's fine. If the activation
It
yields no
won't stop.
successes,
It will not get rid of the current attack.
this is some bullshit, man.
Guys, this is fair, and I looked into the rule. That happens afterwards. If she succeeds,
No, it
if I
doesn't. No,
if
it
I
says
burn the
here.
willpower point, if I burn the willpower point, looking to myself, I can go through ahead with
Yo,
this.
Yeah,
just
but
let
this
me
contradicts
go in
that
through the
too.
bus.
It says here, right? I can spend a willpower point, and if I succeed with my true faith rating, she takes the amount of successes I take back steps. If I get no successes, like 0, she'll just stop for a moment. She doesn't have to.
That won't stop this attack.
grant-
It's still gonna shoot out of her hand. I know how this works, Mystic.
This is some bullshit, man. What do you
It's
guys-
not bullshit. If you succeed, she'll be forced to back off, and then it won't work because then she'll be off aim.
Bullshit, bro.
Bro, just let me go
Hang
in
him
there. I'll
down
take
a
the bullet.
thread like
I'm
this,
not
bro.
rule lawyering with you every 2 minutes. Come on.
Bro, just let me go in there, Sai. I got this.
Nah, bro. This is you adding flavor to fuck me up.
I'm not adding flavor to fuck you up. This is how the attack works. You just built your if you're built up this way, I'm gonna hit you with the hard stuff.
All right, man. Whatever. Oh. Oh, by the way, what am I rolling against here?
Her willpower is 8.
Mystic, just
Oh,
use
no.
your,
Hey, wait. This is gonna be beautiful, bro. Hold on.
Mystic, just use
You only
your
have
power
to.
of destiny and summon me forth.
All right, bro. This is gonna be beautiful.
Evoke heaven's will. Damn.
So hold on. Let me read this for this nigga over here, bro. Cause I swear to God, if you try to screw me over again.
I'm gonna try to screw you over. You're the one that's using these rules. Guess what? That's your defensive action right now. If this attack
Hold
rolls
on.
well enough and it still fucking hits you, that's your own fault.
Hold on.
Sai, even if you were screwing him over, it'd be understandable.
It would be understandable. This man tries to rule lawyer me every 2 seconds.
Cause you're fucking me up.
I'm not
I gotta
fucking
defend
you. You're the one that
myself.
act like you're so fucking invincible.
I have never said I'm invincible.
Yeah, you really do try, Mystic. It gets kind of exhausting.
Oh yeah. So she would take let me see here. Yeah, so she takes 2 steps back, and
You rolled 2
she
9s or
cannot-
2 10s?
No, I got both. You said her willpower is 8. I look in chat. I rolled an 8 and a 9.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Takes
So
a step back.
yeah, she would take 2 steps back, and she can't advance for 2 turns.
Cool. She still shoots electricity from her hand. This is
All right,
I'm
whatever.
here.
Where the fuck am I while all this is happening?
So she's afraid, and that still makes her lightning power
Yeah,
just work.
yeah,
All right, bet. This is
just
some
releasing
bullshit.
it.
All right, what do I roll?
Well, you're blessed. That was your defensive action, so you better just hope that I don't hit too hard. Unless you want to pop out Bluster again. If you want to use Bluster again, you can. It's gonna have half as much dice.
Hey, Yin.
All right, bet. I'll use it again.
Yes,
You read my DM, right?
I saw.
Right.
Yeah.
Bro, we gotta do it.
She got a total of that's a really good roll. Actually, she got 6 successes.
I mean, we
All right,
can.
bro.
Oh, yeah,
No,
we
this is
should.
an
Literally what
all
we're
or
doing right now.
nothing. This is an
Yeah,
all
no,
or
no,
nothing gamble, bro. You
only-
know what?
Oh, wait,
So
this-
half as much dice, right? From the
Half as much.
normal roll. Bet.
Yeah, Yin.
So
Only
that would
during the
be-
worst moment.
My bluster would be wits plus mercy. So that's 7, I think.
Yeah. So half of
7.
that.
And I'm gonna use my conviction to bolster my dice.
It's still gonna be half of that.
But why though? It was the normal roll.
Because
it
you've
shouldn't
already
have
used
my
bluster.
conviction. Where does it say that? Where the fuck does
No,
it say that?
that's kind of house rules because you've already used Bluster this turn.
All right, whatever. Then okay, if you want to have it like that, then I'll use 10 conviction points.
God damn.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Okay,
amp
well.
myself. All right, bro. Let me see here. So that'd be 10 plus 7, 17.
That's fine. Half, which would be rounded up, would be 9. So
Oh my god, bro. I want to go to bed.
you're the one spamming holy symbols at me. You deserve this.
Bro, one of you step in to help me, bro. God damn.
Bro, listen, I've
Jesus
already
Christ.
offered to help you. Sai's denying it.
Almond, what are you doing, bro? Help me.
No,
Getting
you
the
said
I literally
pom-poms.
just asked where the fuck am I while all
he
this
gets
is happening.
he gets his turn after her. I have used my last cemetery. You'll be fine.
Again, just whip out the pom-poms, bro. It's time to get to work.
Oh.
What'd you
How
get?
many successes did she get?
6.
Oh my god, bro. Let me see here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh damn, I got 5. Hold on. Let me destiny roll one of these. Alright, bro. Wish me luck.
Bluster spam is actually pissing me off.
What do you mean? You're spamming me with lightning, bro. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
that's fair.
No,
Alright,
what? You hear this? Oh my god, bro. You hearing this? How's lightning spam fair, bro? Lightning strikes kill people.
I don't think that's fair. But to be honest, you're not a normal human.
Isn't there
So,
an
yeah.
actual fucking limit on Halloween? Let me look at something.
Yes! Oh my god. Let's
I'm-
go! Oh my god, bro. Hold on. You might think I'm capping, but hold on. God.
Let me look at something real quick.
Oh my god, bro. I used up a destiny, bro. Oh my god. Bro, you better help me. I had 5, so
What do you
plus
want me to
2,
do?
that's 7. I got 1 extra success. than her.
What exactly you want me to do though in this
Oh,
situation?
help me. I don't know, bro. Get me out of here. I don't know.
I'm trying to say, what the fuck do you expect me to do?
Hey, I don't know.
I can't
Sneak
get
attack her, bro. She
I
Yeah,
can't
can't
see
get
see,
you.
myself
yeah.
out.
I
You're
gotta
trying to
say,
get me fucked up.
I've been way too nice because this was standard combat. She would have kicked your ass. How you plan that out? Oh well. So yeah, as you weather her strikes.
Oh my god, here we go. This nice bullshit again, bro. I swear to God.
No,
Hello.
I'm saying in terms of how I messed up in terms of
Did you
combat.
see my humble message to you?
So you know what? As this doesn't work, I still have one last trick up my sleeve. Bye, Mystic. I'm using Mist form. Beep. I'm leaving.
Hunt that bitch down!
Yeah, she goes just out the window.
Alright, I'm just gonna go hijack my bus.
As you manage to singe her lightning strike, you hear her simply say, "Impressive, but I don't plan on dying today."
Oh my god.
Besides, you have a friend who is much more interesting than you.
So you're telling me if I was fighting this thing, you guys were just like, yeah, bro, I'm just gonna stand there and watch. It's not like I'm, dying here.
I was waiting for a second. So as her misty form is leaving, you see, Mochan raises his gun next to your head, and he's going, and he takes about 3 shots at her, and you see the actual form of mist.
hear you. Are you talking to me?
The actual talking to Mystic, her body
to me? Because I do not hear you.
talking to Mystic.
Who are you talking?
Oh my god.
You're talking with someone else?
Who the hell's mic is that?
That's obviously Yin. So he takes
Bro,
his 2
tell that bitch to get the fuck off, nigga. You're playing a session.
So as his bullets blaze past you, they penetrate the mist, and you hear her scream as her body just reforms to hit the ground below in the courtyard.
Yes, let's go.
Mochan
Yin,
just
teleport,
calmly.
strike her in the heart. Yin, teleport and strike her in the heart. Please, I'm begging you. You can see out the window, nigga. Look down there. teleport
Uh-huh.
and stab her in the heart,
Uh-huh.
please.
Why
I'm
should
begging.
I bet I'm doing that. Teleport behind her and stab her in the heart from
All right,
behind.
then you got to roll with teleportation.
Don't
Let's
fuck
hope you
this
don't
up.
botch. If he botches here, Mystics could be like, no!
That's 70-10, right?
Yep. If you botch here and die, I'm gonna laugh so fucking hard.
Bro.
Oh, would you look at that? Got 3 9s and 1 7.
Alright, you teleport on top of her. If you drive your knife in.
Need me to make a
The heart.
picture?
The heart, bro.
Okay,
And now,
you gonna kill this little girl again?
No, just
Wait,
take her,
wait,
bro.
wait.
Just take her. Just take her. We don't need to kill her. Just take her, nigga.
Yeah, I'm taking her. I'm not killing her. The fuck?
You staking her? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Her body petrified. Like, as you do that, she falls into a kind of sleep. The sun's scarlet rays starts raising up. Do lightly singe her body.
Cover her. Cover her. Cover her.
Moshan just simply cleans his gun, staring at you.
You took your time. Oh my god, I almost died.
And he told you it would have added some color to your cheeks.
That was a little too close for my taste.
He gives you a playful punch on the shoulder. You swear you might have dislocated something. You made it, man. You're alive.
God. Oh. I'm never doing that again.
Never doing what again?
Justice tends to cloud rationality to some extent. While it's justified, I suppose, it's still reckless.
You plan on keeping her alive?
Indeed.
Why? If you don't mind me asking.
Did you listen to the story I told you?
I did.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily told you. The tale of the farmer and the snake.
Yes, I heard your little soliloquy.
You cannot blame the beast for its nature, but it can be tamed and it can be taught. An ignorant man can be taught
It's because
to become
she's a little
enlightened.
girl, isn't it?
Yeah. Now we can have our way with her.
He looks
I'm
at
not fooled.
he looks at
Wait.
Amon saying that.
Not in a
I give
physical sense.
I give a sigh before I look at Mochan and I tell him, do you remember the very same words I told you, I told Gretchen, and I tell everybody, holds true here as well. I do not judge by the shape or form, but by one's quality of character. Whether they be a child, an old woman, a cripple, whatever they may be. It simply does not justify one to be callous, to be cruel, to be heartless, to not comprehend the suffering of man. Humanity is a gift given to everybody. People simply do not cultivate it. I have another saying for you. Beware the lamb that dines besides the wolf, for though it may bleat in the tongue of the flock, its silence in the slaughter speaks louder than any howl. When the night falls and the wolves descend, the sheep that stands among them is no different from the fang that strikes. For whether by tooth or by treachery, the blood of the innocent soaks them all the same. And when the reckoning comes, the shepherd's staff makes no distinction between the beast that hunts and the beast that opens the gate.
He actually gives you a slight smile. And he actually reaches his hand out to you. And you feel a searing heat across your face. It's not like it's burning you, but it's close. What do you do?
What is supposed to be? What does Bethel glean from the gesture? Is this up to me, or is there
It's up to
something that he
you.
wants
No,
to convey?
there's nothing. It's just he's cleaning the blood off your face that I don't think you even realize is there. Bits of cinder have found their way into the blood. There's all kinds of there's slight burns on your face that he's just clearing off.
I appreciate it. Just don't lick.
He laughs at you. That was just me getting just a little too ahead of myself. Reliving days where you would laugh at that and call me a barbarian.
So,
I've not been entirely truthful with you. And you've been entirely truthful with me.
I think we've been playing for long enough, haven't we? It's been years. It's time to put away the toys, to put away the fantasies of adventure, and open the door. Tonight was harrowing, not because of the threats that loomed to kill us, but because tonight shattered the veil. We can no longer pretend, can we? Things have changed. It will never be the same again. Pretense has died.
Well, I will issue a slight correction on my part, and on your part as well. I was not entirely deceitful. Many of those smiles were reflexatory to the true joy I felt for the first time in a while. It was nice being with you again.
From the bottom
Tragically,
of his heart, I promise you, Bethel enjoyed it just as much as you did.
he smiles at you and he says, "You're talking like you used to when it came to those silly things you'd say. How people become different. All right, then." As he reaches his hand out to once more, this time he actually he's gonna readjust your hair so you look a little more kept. Gretchen won't be very happy with how I left her. I suspect soon enough we will be assaulted by many, or you will be, unless I do something about it. So for now, well, I wish it was under better circumstances. He gently takes your hand before letting go as he starts backing up towards a mirror. This will be goodbye for now. I promise I'll be back within a day, maybe 2, maybe 5. There are things I need to do. I can't give up yet. It was nice seeing you again, Bethel. We'll have our week in the sun. I promise you. 1 week where we can truly be happy, where the world won't be so dark.
Likewise.
Ah, yes. How I long for that day.
As he backs up, you see that he actually fully goes through the mirror. The world
Well,
ripples for a second around him, and you can tell he's still somehow in that room with you, but there's an infinite amount of distance between you.
I
Ah,
see.
and then
so, as soon as that is over, I don't really have much time to contemplate. I immediately start taking off my overcoat and every swab of clothing I can that doesn't completely make me bare skinned or naked.
All right?
I rush
No.
over to where Amon is like still crouched over
Evangeline.
Evangeline, and I start swathing her in clothing all over the stake, everything to make sure she's basically a bundle, not a gap. I'll then
You can
pick her
still-
up.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll pick
You
her
could
up.
just barely smell the smell of burning flesh.
Yeah. I hold her close to me like you would, I suppose, if I had a younger sister, it'd be something like this.
Hmm.
Well, Amon, what do you think? Am I a foolish farmer to take in a wounded snake?
As they say, where there are risks, there are a lot of opportunities as well. We'll just have to be more careful and not get outsmarted. Would I call you
So,
foolish? Definitely. But with foolishness comes, as I said, a lot of opportunities.
Are you
as
fine
you
with
head
this?
back to the car
We've never
with
spared
your
one
bundle,
before.
you will find a really slashed the fuck up, very damaged Gretchen leaning against the car, growling at you.
Hey, I have a question here. Can I attempt faith healing?
Mm, the second she sees you, you see that she suddenly gets a lot hairier and a lot bigger.
Right, well, let me first try to calm her down.
And
I
she
raise my
simply,
hands up in mock surrender. If you see one hand, as I'm holding,
your
Evangeline, and
dog attacked me.
I I apologize on their behalf. I know it may not mean much, but they've kind of separated from me. I don't think I'm the owner anymore.
She actually shows you that he lodged an entire entire silver cutlery set into her back.
Amon, what are you standing there for? Help her out.
Yes, yes, yes.
Don't. She actually, if you're going to get close to her, I'm actually going to roll here for rage. Yo, Amon, you taking 5 points of damage.
Wait, no, please,
As
please,
she
wait.
backhands, she backhands him so hard, Amon hits the actual one
Well,
of the walls
before
of the
she could
house.
backhand me, I teleport.
Oh, he can't do that. He can't do that.
Roll me a teleport then, as she swipes out the air at you,
Yes.
Uno reverse.
and that will cost a willpower point
70-10.
to use
I will,
to
don't
use a
worry.
sudden that will cost actually no, it costs an additional one. To use them as a reaction, you need to spend an additional willpower point.
Oh, so 2. Alright, whatever, I'll do it. God damn, 38. Well, guess what? I got a 9, a 2, a 8, a 3, a 8, a 2, and a 6.
As you teleport out the way, she growls at you.
All right, okay.
Hello.
Wait. I have something to do. I
Oh,
have something
damn.
to do here. I have something to
I'm
do
down
here.
to 3.
So I have something here. I have something here. I'm cooking. Let me cook. I'm going to use insinuate, my redemption edge. Um, I'm going to use all 10 points of my conviction and to wager on this insinuate.
Okay.
All right. So let me pull up insinuate, so you know what you're worth here. It's to appeal to her. It's not anything offensive. Don't worry about it.
My, what beautiful eyes you have.
Come on, bro. I don't need vengeance. I need redemption. All right, let's see here. All right, insinuate. Your character has to ask one question with a creature, and the creature has to understand that a question has been asked.
Okay, so as an insinuate, so we can go to bed.
All right. Manipulation plus oh, fuck. I'm fucked.
Roll me your mercy.
So manipulation and mercy. I have no manipulation. Wait, how many points do I have?
Oh, you're cooked, my boy. Cooked.
I got 1 point in manipulation, 1 point, and mercy is.
Yo, I need to go. I need to dip real quick. I'll be right back.
Copy.
All right, but don't worry. I'm doing some after character stuff.
Alright, bet. Take it easy.
4, that's 5 points plus 10, 15. Oh my god, bro. Please. Okay, let me see here. What was the difficulty 6? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, 9. 9 successes. 9 successes.
Against what?
Let me see here. To defeat becomes challenges being confronted by forgotten memories. Typically, a creature will use a storyteller, rise the realm, but does not affect normal actions of speaking.
So what's your question?
Hold on, give me a moment. The power doesn't. Wait. I'm trying to check what it does. So the question doesn't really matter. It's the feelings that it brings up in them. There's not really a role to go against it. If the character is particularly inhuman, you can roll their what's it called? Their willpower to go against it. Like if they have no humanity whatsoever, like none, 0, then sure. But essentially, this is up to you to decide what happens. Because basically what I'm doing here is I'm trying to appeal to her morality here. I'm trying to tell her. So my question is going to be, are you sure that this is the right time for this? Right? So what I'm trying to bring up here is that with an astounding number of successes, it really brings up that compassion, that it could show my intentions. If she's trying to like gauge whether I'm going to hurt her or not, there's none. I'm not planning to hurt her whatsoever. Even though she can probably see that I probably don't trust her, she can tell right now I'm not one to take like I'm not one to attack a wounded prey essentially. If she can view it like that if she really wants to. If she goes deeper, if like deeper compassion is pulled out, she can tell that it's not just about honor or glory or even pity. I don't pity her. It's more along the line of principle. Okay? From my perspective, right? Something that I consider my dog, my ally. I should have been the one in control. I've let this happen to her. It's a travesty. So it would be me taking responsibility for what happened to her.
Gretchen's gonna calm down enough where she turns human again, and she just turns her back to you with all the cutlery out. And she says, "Out, pull it out."
Can you give me one moment as I step to the car and I put her inside Evangeline so that when I'm doing this she doesn't burn?
You're keeping a leech too. What's wrong with you? Get out of me.
This may sting a little. I take out a short dagger.
They're
And
really
yeah.
Mochan really drove them in enough where they weren't gonna kill her, but where they would keep her in absolute agony.
Yeah. So one by one, I know I'm telling her this is going to be, and then just as I give her the countdown 3, 2. Before I reach 1, I immediately start digging into it to pry the bullet out.
All right, I'm gonna roll willpower to make sure she doesn't try to bitch smack you.
All right, bet.
Okay, she's succeeding.
All right, bet. Nice. All right, so one by one, I pull out as much as I can right now. As much as possible right now without getting, professional help from one of the servants. Because we have a few doctors running around. I think we can do that.
You managed to get everything out.
Oh, everything. All right, okay, bet.
As she limps herself, you see the wounds. She presses a finger to herself, and she's going to use her once per teen ability with Mother's Touch. She's going to heal 3 wounds. The aggravated are gone. She gives you a look of... It's really mixed. And she goes, he's not with you anymore. Can't even smell him. Fool. Better hope your friend can run quick.
Person should take responsibility for their actions. Should you want to repay the favor, I will not stop you. But seeing as that they have not killed you, I will only call it fair that after you've defeated them, you at least spare their life.
I'm not the one that's gonna follow them.
Oh my god.
She gives you a look. Your friend's quick, though. I don't think they're gonna catch him in time. Looks like he was running to make sure that you didn't get ambushed. You got one faithful dog. But I'll be willing to forgive him. So long as I'm paid back in kind. You're gonna do me a favor. Got it?
There are a few conditions if you don't mind. I don't mind giving you a helping hand, but I will not engage in activities that may cause harm to others, or rather, I should say, that will harm the innocent. If I deem it inappropriate, I hope you understand my refusal.
That's fine. What I ask of you is just one thing. You are going to help me save someone. You like saving people, don't you?
I offer them guidance. Only a true Messiah can save a person. The only other person that can save them is themselves.
You're going to meet with an old friend of mine. Okay? And you're going to help them out with their current problem in London. She gives you an address. She slaps it in your hand. Got it? Do that, and I'll do what I can to call off whatever hunt's going on for your dog. You care
How
about
about we
that?
strike? How about we strike an accord then?
What's the accord?
I take out my necklace. That beautiful emerald sheen. You see, I don't know what special properties this necklace may possess, but for some reason, I feel a particular attachment for it. It's silver encrusted, with a beautiful emerald as the prime jewel. Why don't you wear it in my stead?
She gives
Return
you
it to me upon completion of this mission. As long as you wear it, and I see it, I'll know that you are still in agreement of our accord.
She gives you a look and she kind of laughs at you. This isn't going to save your dog, you know. Regardless of if we decide to stop hunting him, he's still a fucking skin dancer. He's scum. By the end of the day, he's worse than half of you humans.
That is not up for you to decide now, is it?
He stabbed me in the back, talking about how I was dominated. Sure, I've been a little bit weird these past few days, but then he leaves me in that ditch. whatever. Even if you change my mind or make me happy, doesn't matter. She gives you like a small little like side eye. He's the scourge of the Guru. Once again, there's nothing that you can do to stop people from seeing him for that. It's what he is. With that snide remark, she walks off. And you can hear you can actually like see her transforming into her wolf form. If you fail to complete that task within a month, we will come for you to finish what we started. Do you understand, Hunter?
Resorting
know
to
too
threats
much.
now.
Either be an asset or an obstacle.
I am no asset. We have decided to help you because we are allies. I am no tool for you to use, nor do I see you as a tool for me to use. I would hope you'd remember that.
So yeah, as she backs off, we're gonna cut away. We're gonna end off the session.
Can I have at least one thing to say? I wanted to have a brief before Evangeline completely sinks into torpor for the day.
She has.
Um,
She already
oh
is.
my god, please just give me a chance. Just give me a
Fine,
chance.
sure.
Final moments.
You realize that she slides into torpor the second that you shove the fucking thing in her, right?
Oh my god, bro.
Just kidding.
All
She
right,
has
fine.
fortitude. She has fortitude.
All right, all right.
She's
I mean,
laughing.
as she's slipping by, I'll, as we're walking back, right?
Mhm.
I tell her. That story I told you of the farmer and the serpent. It's not yet over, you know. There's another part, though this part is not that popular. Because people, they want to suffer, to wallow in agony. Humanity is the name of an animal who only seeks suffering. Still, I would like you to hear this. After the incident, words of the farmer's fate spread in hushed voices, carried by the wind, and murmured among those who toiled beneath the sun. It reached the ears of a shepherd, who, upon hearing the tale, shook his head and said, I was a fool, but not for my kindness. I erred in fear, in my weakness. Had I tamed the serpent, taught it to know gratitude, it would not have turned upon me. And so, in his heart, the farmer, now shepherd, believed that wisdom, where mercy alone had failed, would triumph. One evening, as the dusk stretched long and the hush of night crept upon the land, the shepherd came upon that same serpent, its fangs still sharp, its body coiled beneath. He did not recoil, nor did he reach in blind pity, but stood tall, crook in hand, and spoke. Come, serpent, and know the hand of one who is wiser. I do not fear you, nor shall I suffer your treachery. If you would share in my fire, in my bread, then you will certainly learn to walk another path. The serpent, watching him with golden eyes, flicked its tongue and said, And what path is that, shepherd? The shepherd replied, The path of trust. Bite me, and it shall bind you. But if you keep your fangs sheath, it will raise you. A snake becoming a dragon. You need not slither in the dust forever. For the only reason you crawl upon the earth is because you lack the wings to fly. The serpent, ever cunning, inclined its head as if in thought. Very well, let us walk this path together. So the shepherd carried the serpent upon his crook and bore it home, feeding it as one of his flock, guarding it as he did his lambs. And in time, those who passed through his land saw the serpent coiled at his side,
docile and still, and they marveled. See, he told them, the serpent is not bound by its nature, but by the hand that guides it. Seasons passed, and the serpent remained at his hearth, watching, waited. It feasted well, grew strong, and never once bared its fangs. The shepherd, assured in his victory, at last grew careless. One night, as the stars hung heavy, and the winds whispered through the hills, the shepherd sat beside his fire, weary from his labors. He reached for his cup, and as he did, the serpent struck, swift and silent, sinking its fangs deep into his wrist. The shepherd gasped, pain blooming in his veins like fire, and staggered back. You swore to walk a different path. He choked. You swore to be more than what you were. The serpent uncoiled itself from the crook where it had long rested, slithering free at last, and with a slow, knowing gaze, it whispered, And you swore you were wiser than the farmer. The shepherd fell, the fire burned low, and the serpent slipped away into the night, seeking another to test their wisdom against its nature. But, without realizing it, the serpent had grown wings. It could fly. But every single time it tried to walk the path of the earth again, it found that it could no longer bear its fangs. The once cruel, bleak, and cold that spread in its hearth had been warmed. It had softened. It had grew and flew past its treacherous nature. Without realizing it, the serpent had become a dragon, and the dragon was no longer tied to its beastly nature. So ends the tale. So the shepherd ended up winning. Are you seeing the similarities here? Well, it doesn't matter. Sleep well for now. We'll talk again when you're more energetic.
Gives you a sort of. As she kind of stares at you, she simply goes, "Sounds like him too." Shut up. You remind me too much of him. As she begins to fade away, like fade into consciousness, she has a look of absolute, like, disgust on her face for you. Pained. She doesn't want to look at you.
Well, as we enter, does Lucille have anything to ask me? I am covered in burn marks and blood.
Lucille, as she takes care of you, Lucille just is actually to ask, "You've traded out one guest for another. May I ask what happened to Lord Mochan?"
Well, he decided to leave.
Should I remove his room then?
Keep it around. I have a feeling things will become dicey. This guest, though, is a little bit different. Don't worry. I'll keep my eyes on them myself.
He wished. She looks away for a second and she tells you, "In the event that he did not come back, he wished me to give you this." She holds out a letter for you.
Well, my hands are a little full.
Well, of course, I mean, she tells you that you can read it at your leisure. I'll prepare a room for her should we take any certain precautions.
No, don't worry too much about it. She'll stay in my room. The only thing I ask of you is to, well, plaster the curtains. We can't have our guest burning now, can we? She'll sleep on my bed for now. I don't use it anyway. I don't know if Lucille would know this, but Yeah, like I said, he does not sleep on his bed. He usually sits on his chair, suffering from insomnia, till the very early hours of the morning before he slips off.
She nods her head at you. Also, Mistress Eliza has
Has done what?
well, she had already had the thought that Mocha will not be coming back. She appears quite distraught by the news.
Well, you can inform her of my safe return. I've kept my promise. I ask that I do not be disturbed until the night. Am I clear?
Yes.
Thank you. So I go up to my room and I place her on the bed. Blankets, if that's necessary. I don't think they care about the cold, but it's a thought that counts, I suppose. The blade is still etched deeply, but there's nothing I can do about that for now. I am so tired that as soon as I sit in my chair, I just fall asleep. There is a draining, a deep chasm in the mind of Bethel. This isn't just fatigue physically, but mentally and spiritually. It was just such an incredibly bothersome, horrifying, and absolutely depraved night. So many things happened tonight. So many atrocities committed. From meeting flesh crafters to finding out that a long standing neighbor was in fact secretly a powerful blank. Werewolf feuds, blackouts in the city, and the loss of normalcy. Yeah. Today was
On
just
the other hand, there
terrible.
are pearls of light in that abyss. Suspicion of one's intention was revealed to be, for the most part, true concern for you. That person even left what had been probably the happiest point in a long time to ensure some modicum of your safety. Perhaps there are those that still do care.
Indeed, indeed. With that, I'm just gonna say one thing.
Mhm.
I'm going to use my 10 conviction to get a virtue point.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm not I haven't decided yet which one. I'll tell you next time. But
okay.
I guess that would be the mechanical reason for why I'm completely drained as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the session.
Salter?
Salter,
Salter,
not
Yeah,
still
here.
alive?
so end it.
Ye.
Yeah.
All right.